Hey everyone! Welcome
Hello!
to Chrono Trigger, which this might be the last episode of our Chrono Trigger.
We're gonna finish
What?
Chrono Trigger.
We have one more side quest to do, which I'm gonna start right now, actually.
Oh yeah, do you need a guide for that? I don't have
I don't
anything
think so. There's only one more to do, and it's in one place, so... Gotta go to the future.
Listen to that. That's a good song. All right, I'm gonna go on to Blue Sky and mention that I'm streaming.
Ooh, good idea.
Ah, that's right. I need to post a link on Facebook. Hello, Artie. Hello,
Oh, yeah.
Chris.
Maybe I should start posting to my, personal Facebook.
Hello, Bears in Games Neo. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm just harassing Artie.
That's not very nice.
Oh, you're right. I'm not very nice.
Please don't bully our viewers.
I forgot Robo's name is
Except for
Prometheus.
Artie, which is, it's fine.
His name is Prometheus?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Robo's name is Prometheus.
Ugh.
What's the fire that he's bringing?
I don't know.
Is it
Maybe
straight
it's,
fire?
Maybe it's kindness. This should be pretty easy because Chrono has his rainbow sword and Frog has his ultra Masamune, and I have those helmets, so this should be pretty easy, I think.
Artie is finishing up making Stronghold Ratatouille soup for friends in New York City, which is part of his upcoming recipe book,
Ooh.
and ignoring attacks on his character. Hey, Owen is here. What's up, Owen?
Hey,
Is your wife stuck under a coffee table again?
What?
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
You know.
What was I about to say? I wonder where Vanessa is.
I didn't understand how someone could be stuck on a coffee table, but Owen explained it to me. And that Owen's coffee table is deliberately set up to be very difficult to get out from if you accidentally go under there.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Galani the cat is not, I think, joining us this week. I believe he said he was a busy guy, which is a bummer, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Who's not?
We're fighting
No.
robots.
Vanessa's mom got stuck in a dryer, Owen, not a coffee table.
And that was
Chris-
wasn't that Vanessa's stepdad who she wanted to be, what's his face? From Michael Emerson?
Is that a Vanessa fantasy? Is her getting
I
stuck
don't-
in an appliance and Michael Emerson being around?
Oh, I'm not
No.
comfortable with this conversation at all.
It's that her mom marries Michael Emerson, so he's her stepdad, and then she walks in on him stuck in a dryer.
What? Is she gonna peg him? No, Chris. I don't believe any of us have played Days Gone. John, did you
No.
play Days Gone?
Days Gone
I
is
have not.
always it's always at the on the top of game recommended games for me on PlayStation and on Steam, but the guy that created those games is one of those nobody plays my games because of cancel culture kind of guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I have heard that it is very good from everybody that I've talked to that's played it, and it is, I think, very well reviewed as well. So maybe
I think
it's.
it's kind of.
I'm just not very interested in fucking driving around motorcycle. I don't.
Me either.
And zombies?
Yeah, I don't really care
Or
for
zombies.
zombies.
I could go the rest of my life without experiencing any more
I don't
zombie
know,
media.
Owen. It seemed oddly set up. That coffee table seemed prime for someone getting stuck on there.
Yeah, I've heard that Days Gone is very good. See, you've heard it's mid, but I've heard that it's great. But it
Yeah, I've
just
heard
doesn't look
it's
like
not bad.
does not look like something that would really appeal to me.
From Noah Caldwell Gervais. It's got a woman of color as one of the main characters, an important
cool.
role in the story. And yes, there's annoying people at the creative lead, I guess, is annoying. That happens with BioShock, and I still like that game.
Yeah, that
the guy that
happens
Yeah.
everything.
Half the games that are out these days.
Yeah.
Is Ken Levine a cancel culture wiener?
No, he's
Cancel
just.
culture wiener.
I think he was he was just a dink on Twitter.
Oh.
I feel like he was kind of a loser. I don't know. It was a long time ago.
I just replayed Bioshock Infinite last week. Picked it up in the summer sale.
Oh, Vanessa's doing her parade of men tonight.
Oh. Bachelorette night. Is this that really annoying dungeon where I have to like find the little doll and like become electrocuted and then stand in the...
I don't know. I asked you if I should open up a guide and you said no.
I don't. It's been many moons since I've played this level, but I'll figure it out. If I could figure it out as like a 9-year-old, I can figure it out as a 37-year-old.
What was I talking about playing next? Oh, Crisis Core is coming to PlayStation Plus.
That's a pretty fun game.
So I might play that, though I feel pretty Final Fantasied out. I'm pretty animated out, but that has not stopped me from picking Persona 3 back up now that I'm kind of...
And that's as anime as you can get.
Yeah, but I'm at the end of the game. Like, I really want to finish it. It doesn't matter how animated it is. It's the funnest game ever made.
Who's that little fuzzball?
Yeah, what's going on here? There's a little puppy dog in there.
I know, I need that little doll.
Oh, it's a doll?
Yeah.
How do you know if you've done the code right?
I heard a door open. I just don't remember how I did it. There it goes.
Is this the Robo's Origins quest?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you have any questions, I have a guide up.
But the light's green.
Yeah,
or is
the
it
light's green, but like, see this little pod thing? I have to electrocute myself and then stand in it, and it will open the door.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, like most doors work. Like how most doors work.
Yeah. How you open any door, you electrocute yourself.
That is how I open a lot of doors.
Man, Chrono's Rainbow Sword is so good. Should probably heal after this.
Oh, Chris started Hellboy Web of the Weird. I was really interested in that, Chris, until it came out and got bad reviews.
Is that the roguelike?
I don't know if it's a roguelike. I don't know a ton about it.
I thought it was.
I mean, I love Hellboy. I do love Hellboy. Owen says that he's only down for zombies in an RE game now. Yeah, I get that.
I can see that.
I mean, you know, I've said it too many times probably, but Resident Evil 4 was one of my best games of the last year. Like, I couldn't believe how much I liked that game.
Yeah, it was
I
super
didn't
good.
think I would. I had played it, I had tried it several times before and had not really been grabbed by it, but the remake got me.
I need to stream that
Chris says
VR
it
version.
is. I would love to see it. Chris says it is a roguelike.
I thought. What shall I pull up first? Doors, conveyor belt, sentinels, figure. I don't really need to know any of this stuff.
Ah,
You right over there, Johnny?
yeah, just sneezy. Allergies. Oop. No,
Boom, boom, boom.
No.
no. You don't want to go back there.
The guys in
Not
the
yet.
Discord are aware that I've been watching my way through the Star Trek movies for the last few days. I finished Star Trek 6 today.
I like the motion picture. The first one I think is a good movie.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just it's a little boring, and I don't think that the payoff at the end is great, but like, it's a good looking movie. Like, it's not bad. It's not a waste of 2 hours and 15 minutes or whatever.
And it's
2, 3, and 4 I think are fantastic. 2, 3, and 4 are great.
Does Kim Cattrall take over the role that what's her face from Cheers played in the first one?
In 3, it's not Kim Cattrall. It is somebody named Robin something.
Oh, okay.
Robin
that
Shue
takes
from
over.
Mortal Kombat?
No,
Oh.
that takes over the role of that Kirstie Alley.
Kirstie Alley.
played
Yeah.
in the second movie.
I still think I've watched 5 all the way through since I was a kid.
Hello Tracy. I was absolutely
Tracy!
shocked at how bad 5 was. After 2, 3, and 4, I was like, these movies are way better than I remember. And then I watched 5 and almost died. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Is that
Chris
the one
was telling me in the Discord
Shatner,
that
or-
Shatner directed it and also got a writing
Yeah.
credit on it. And you can kind of tell, like, it's almost like he doesn't understand like what is good about Star Trek, which is bizarre since he's like the face of the show.
He thinks he's the good thing about
Yeah.
Star Trek.
There are so many shots in that movie of Spock doing like reaction shots to things Kirk says. It is wild. It's wild.
Now, have you read the book or listened to the audiobook of Star Trek: The First 25 Years? The oral. It's really good.
I was saying today I'm probably going to try and maybe watch the original series next because I never have. I've seen episodes, but I've never sat down and watched the show.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched the original series like front to back. I've just used to watch it whatever episode was on.
Mm-hmm. So I might try that because God knows I've kind of burned myself out on every other piece of Trek media. I have started Deep Space Nine and The Next Generation in the last like 6 months and made it like a season or two in and then been like, no, I've seen this too many times. I watched these 3 times and I just started watching them in 2020. I can't do it. Tracy said that she likes Jim and Bones escaping the prison in 4. That's fun. Yeah, that is fun. 4 is, I mean, I always knew that it was everybody's favorite. It is so good. It's crazy good. The best part about it is how little they care about fucking up the timeline. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They're just doing whatever they want.
They give transparent aluminum to that one guy and tell everyone they're from the future. And
Tracy says 5 makes a lot more sense when you view it through a Jewish lens. Shatner is Jewish rather than Christian, and that there's a good piece about it. But that's not, like, I do think the overall plot is like a long Star Trek episode, which isn't great for a movie. That's not what you're going for. But it's not that so much as that I just don't think it understands the characters or what makes Star Trek good. And then it is just a badly directed movie in a lot of ways. Like,
well, listen, Nimoy
Uhuru comes back and does the fan dance, and at that point she's got white hair, and you're like, what is happening? Why is this happening? Owen says 2 is still his favorite of those movies.
Yeah, I think 2's a great movie.
Yeah. 3 is good, but I don't think I even realized this, that 3 was kind of a middle movie because 4 just picks up right where 3 leaves off. Like there is no stop there. That is a trilogy
basically
of
a
movies.
trilogy, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's cool. I think it's pretty cool. But I am going to watch Generations before I try to watch the original series because I do love Generations.
I do not. I hated that movie. Even it has Malcolm McDowell, and I do love Malcolm McDowell. My friend
it's implied in 4 that everything they did was what had already happened. I don't know. I think that what Scotty does, which is sell a man a formula for like an amazing piece of technology for clear aluminum, is implied that he sold it to the man that invented it. So,
that's what we call it.
Some of that other stuff, Bones just randomly gives a woman a pill that grows her a new kidney or liver. It's pretty great. Yeah, Owen said the even numbered movies are better. They really, I guess so. That's weird. I watched 6 today. 6 was good. It wasn't my favorite, but it was good.
I don't want to bother with those Next Generation movies ever again. They were trash.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. So I like Generations. I'll watch Generations. I'm not trying to watch the
Nemesis or...
I tried that last year. The last time I watched TNG when it was over, I tried to watch the TNG movies, and I couldn't get through the second one, I think.
Insurrection, that's the best one, and it's not great.
Generations is the best one.
I think I just liked Insurrections because it just felt like a full-length episode.
I think the big problem I had with the TNG movies is that none of the characters act even remotely in character compared to the show. None of them are they're not even the same fucking people. I don't care what you say. Oh, Tracy says First Contact is good for the most part. You know what? You're right. First Contact isn't bad. I think. I remember getting through that one. It was Insurrection is where I couldn't even finish the movie. It's like, this is terrible.
I'm not going to bother with the TNG movies. They were just poorly made.
Yeah, that's okay. You know,
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll be talking about when we record tomorrow. I think I watched the trilogy of reboots over the weekend. I know I talked about the first one last week. I like those movies, man. Like,
I hated them.
fucking making those movies.
I
Please.
hated them so
Now that Paramount
much.
has been bought by Skydance. Like, throw some money at Chris Pine. The cast is so fucking good. They're so good. Did First Contact give us the Borg Queen? I hate
That's true. That's the only good thing about that, really.
Tracy, I'm not going to read what you said, but yes, it's not good. Anyway, that's probably enough Star Trek talk, right? Have I monopolized enough of this?
Yeah.
Jim, your mouse is in the middle of the screen.
Oops.
What?
Moved it. Fixed it.
God damn it, Jim. Have you got electrocuted
Damn it,
yet?
Jim.
No, I can't find where to do the electricity.
Now you
All right.
deserve it.
Matt,
Artie's
you need
back.
to-
Artie, what's the title for this? What's the title for this episode, Johnny? What are you
All right.
saying?
Oh, just you need to look up how to get Jim electrocuted. Hi. What's lady?
Oh, maybe
The
it's
cat's
in
meowing at
here?
me.
What's this guy doing? Singing up? Oh, he's. Oh,
My cat
this- I
smells
found
really
it.
bad right now, and I don't know why, but it's driving me crazy. Like, I don't know why she smells so bad. I don't know
Oh.
if she's got gas or like what's going on, but like every time it's been going on for like 2 weeks. She stinks.
I woke
I'm
up
gonna
because my
have to
cat
actually
was
bathe her. I'm
sitting
not
next
happy
to my
about it.
CPAP, and it smelled so bad. Because like that smell got funneled into my nose.
There's a blinking blue
Oh,
dot.
sorry,
So
yep.
you went down the conveyor belt.
Oh,
you're-
he's
you've
electric.
got-
He's electrocuted now.
Yeah, I did it.
Good job.
Thanks. Pro gamer.
Artie, Jesus.
Artie.
Yeah, Artie's not a Star Trek fan. Artie only likes Dungeons and Dragons.
Whoa. I
And
got
even that, I
50,000
don't.
Gold there.
I don't think Artie actually likes Dungeons and Dragons.
He likes complaining about Dungeons and Dragons.
He likes Dungeons and Dragons recipes. He probably likes falling asleep at night listening to lore about Dungeons and Dragons.
Who doesn't
Uh,
like to fall asleep listening to some good lore?
I don't. I don't like hearing things when I'm trying to sleep.
Owen said that he stopped paying attention for a minute and came back to an episode of Friends. We're talking about Smelly Cat. Yeah. Why do cats smell bad sometimes? How's that work? I thought you cleaned yourself. Isn't that your whole deal?
She doesn't. I have to like rip poop off of her butt sometimes.
Ew, you're not
She
electric
never
anymore.
cleans.
I know. I gotta go all the way back now.
Is it only for a short period of time?
Yeah. You gotta like get the movements pretty precise to get all the way over there. That's what I'm gonna do now.
It's funny how much smoother it is if I just look at the actual YouTube stream and not the Zoom stream
Get in there.
that Jim
There
is
we go.
sharing. Great job, Jim.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I should look at that. Great job, Jim.
What's this
I'm
guy
like
doing?
a bird. I watch the YouTube stream just because I like looking at myself, you know?
Oh.
Like, I like to look at
Do you-
myself and be
do you-
like, I don't
Oh.
look stupid, do I? Am I
Do you
like
sometimes
on myself?
peck on the screen? You're like peck, peck, peck.
And I like to brush my hair back, you know? 'Cause it makes me look cool. And I'm like, ah.
I like to flex on camera. Look at that.
Yeah, you
Oh
do.
yeah, boom, boom.
Gang, I chopped off a bit of my beard today when I was trimming my beard, like right here. I guess you can't see it very well, which is probably for the best. Because I feel pretty stupid.
I
Hey,
don't
John,
know
you were going
what-
to show me your shirt.
Oh yeah. Okay. So it's from the original version of Final Fantasy VII, where Cloud's in the hot tub with all those.
Oh,
muscle men.
yeah. That's great.
Yeah. His
Damn.
little Buster Swords down there. He's about
I
to
never buy
get
shirts
raped.
for myself. Oh, my God. Content warning, Johnny. I'll cancel you.
Well,
this is a stream for adults.
he
Hey,
does
Matt, who
seem
doesn't like checking out a couple of handsome boys? That's right. Me and me.
Who? No. Okay. Yes. So Cloud gives consent, but I would say Mucky is wrong in engaging with him because it's not enthusiastic consent. He seems basically like resigned to whatever happens.
Artie, I'm sorry about your friend's cat. Artie can't listen to any lore videos because he ends up either realizing it was stolen from his wiki page or is completely wrong.
No, from a ski page.
Yeah, I know what it says. Translating. Chris also finished the chant and said it has a free DLC that takes place after the mind ending. That's a
What's he
roguelike.
talking about? What game is that?
The chant.
Oh, that's probably Days Gone, I guess.
Tracy
Maybe?
said
I don't know.
His Buster's sword. I guess there's multiple endings to that chant game. I don't really know much about it.
There are 3 endings to
The chant is a game.
I started playing that over the weekend. It's kind of not good.
Oh. Wow. Jim says fuck you to the chant.
I'm like halfway through it. I mean, it's easy. I'm like halfway through it. I just think it's kind of silly. Like, it's a survival horror game, but your weapons are like burning a sage or like essential oils.
Are you done? You haven't fought a boss yet.
No, I gotta.
Chris says it has 3 endings.
Yeah, depending on, there are like 3 stats you have. Depending on which of the 3. Oh, I gotta do this all over again. Depending on what 3 stats you favor, that's what ending there is.
I've had a really quiet week. My daughter is out of town. My son has been at his mom's house all week. It's weird. It's weird not having people shouting in my house all the time. I don't know what to do with myself. Watch Star Trek movies, I guess, you know?
Yep. Watch a lot of Star Trek movies.
Look at car websites and try to buy a car. It's been my entire week so far.
I can't do that anymore. I did see an amazing looking Cadillac for $1,500. But you know what? I can't afford to have a second stupid car for funsies, even if it's like a cheapo Cadillac.
Yeah.
Because, not right now anyways. If I'm a gajillionaire, sure.
I did go pick my son up today and take him out to lunch just to see him. And why are you letting your mother yell at you, Matt? What? I did pick my son up today and take him out for lunch and got treated to a table full of boomers talking loudly about how the election was stolen because illegal immigrants get paid $50 to get bussed in and vote. On the plus side, there was a lady behind us that was telling her partner great fish jokes for her elementary school class, and it was delightful. It was the best part of lunch. Connor and I were just kind of like eyeballing each other and listening to this woman like telling these jokes. What fish came in first in the race? The blue fish. What fish came in second? The red fish. How do you know the trout came in last? Because he was spotted. Eh? What fish? What fish has to have a bank account? The sand dollar. They were jokes for preschoolers, so I think I was okay with it. Bluefish, whom did it blow? Artie!
Well,
Owen says a week alone is my dream now. I hear you, Artie. Like, there are definitely. They were home for 2.5 weeks straight.
That was Owen that said that.
Sorry, Owen. They were home for 2.5 weeks straight. So when they left on 4th of July, I was thrilled. I did nothing for the 4th of July. I did nothing. Just soaked in the silence. But after a week of that, I'm like starting to bite my nails. Like, what's going on? I
just watched people torture their dogs at the fireworks. Oh wait, no, that's the first, not the 4th. Why would we have? Yeah, we wouldn't have fireworks on the 4th.
Chris says, watch the unaired global frequency pilot. Chris, maybe I will. First of all, you talked up Oblivion quite a bit, and I don't know that I can even come close to watching that again. It was so bad.
I'm trying to pick up Grand Theft Auto 1. Oh, you go ahead.
I hate watching like a pilot for something that never got made because like what if it's good? Then I'm just gonna be disappointed that there's not more. It sounds terrible.
Yeah, like that the was it Adam West pilot of that Conan O'Brien written show? That's so good.
What are you talking
I don't know.
about?
I forget what it's called, but Adam West starred in a pilot that was written by Conan O'Brien in the 90s, and it's amazing. It's like a parody of cop shows. It's so good.
Tracy said she was playing In Stars and Time before she joined the stream. I'm not sure what that is, Tracy. Has anybody heard of that? In Stars and Time?
No,
I'm familiar with that. I've been playing Persona 3 again since I had to drop it when we started Final Fantasy 7 because that was so time consuming. And I guess I had kind of forgotten that I had basically left off at the end of the game. Basically at the end of the game.
All right, I think we're going to the boss. We can go play the boss now, I think.
All right.
Oh, Chris is going to play the original Resident Evil next. Good luck.
Isn't that getting a remaster?
Is it?
Yeah,
it has a remaster.
No, I think it's getting like a remake.
I bet that a remake could be really good. I have a real hard time with Resident Evil 1 and 2, and I've never really played 3, but 1, 2, and 3 is like tank controls. Even with like modern controls, it just doesn't really work for me.
I love tank controls.
I have fond memories of those games. I love them. They're very good, but not really for me to replay. And I've tried because I've bought the remakes, remasters, whatever.
I'm raising my hand.
Why?
I want to talk.
Because I'm talking too much. Go ahead, Johnny.
So, speaking of tank controls, I picked up Grand Theft Auto 2 yesterday because I wanted to record some footage for my Grand Theft Auto 3 video of 1 and 2. Oh. You can tell she's a lady because she's pink and has a bow.
And has a bow.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you make a pink lady bot? Johnny, that's a great idea. I think I'm looking forward to that video.
So, the cars drive with tank controls on that overhead thing.
But trying to find that. Wow, blast from the past. Memory unlocked.
All I ever played was like a demo of maybe the first or second Grand Theft Auto. I certainly never played the actual games.
Yeah, I only played the demo of the first one. I played a few hours of it because it was really fun in 1997. I'm trying to find Grand Theft Auto 1, and there's a few people selling it. One guy I thought was local, but turned out to be on Vancouver Island, which is like a 3-hour trip to go get. So I'm not going to do that. And the other guy just isn't writing me back.
That sucks.
Why would you sell stuff on Facebook and be like, I don't need to answer these messages? I mean, I guess I could look and see if it's, I could see if it's out in that one game store.
I see so many horror stories of people trying to sell things on the Facebook Marketplace, and like people want you to deliver it even though you're selling it for basically nothing.
Oh yeah.
Men will definitely just use it to hit on women, which is
I use it all the time, but I don't know. It seems
I use it
generally pretty good here.
I haven't used it in a while, but when I was in Texas, I used it quite a bit because it was an easy way to get rid of stuff. Or like if I wanted a new coffee table, I would just go buy one on Facebook Marketplace. I found some really nice furniture on there, actually.
I bet you did, because it feels like, and I'm sure that this isn't completely true, but it feels like everything you can buy in stores these days is just press board, screw it together yourself bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, did IKEA ruin furniture buying? Because everything is IKEA now.
Yeah, but if you try to buy real furniture, it's all like 500 pounds.
Yeah, it's really expensive and then really heavy.
Yeah.
But it's good furniture?
Yeah, I won't buy a bed frame from IKEA because those have gone so wrong every time, except for the loft bed. That's the only good bed frame I've ever bought from IKEA. But I know some other places that sell good bed frames. So
Artie wants to know why you're hitting on women, Johnny.
Not hitting on women
on Facebook Marketplace.
Grand Theft Auto PS. Maybe I'll go to that place in well, there's a game store, because the game store near me closes at 6 p.m., which is really frustrating. But there's another one in Poco that I could see. Original. Oh, how about this in PS1?
Boy, the girl robot does very little damage.
Yeah, she has one attack that does quite a bit. It's not this one. This does like 15.
Yeah, you are doing a shitload of damage.
Yeah.
Chris says, fun fact, Atropos is the eldest of the 3 Greek goddesses of fate. She chooses how everyone dies and kills them by cutting their thread.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, I hope she chooses something nice for me, you know? Dies from orgasming too hard. Dies covered in chocolate. That would be nice.
That reminds me of
yeah, I know. We got that, Chris.
A Between Two Ferns joke when Zach Galifianakis is interviewing Matthew McConaughey. He's like, you have said that you want to go out the same way your dad did, which was he had a heart attack having sex with your mom. And he's like, why would you want to die having sex with your mom?
Oh man, Between Two Ferns was really good. I never watched that movie.
The movie's actually pretty funny.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I always kind of felt like, how could this work as a movie? So I never watched it.
It's pretty funny.
Wow, you killed your wife, Jim. What the fuck?
She's just some lady. It's fine. Atropos' ribbon raises
That makes it
Garbo's
fine.
speed by 3 and magic defense by 10. Okay.
Oh,
Hell
that's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Put a ribbon on. Put on the ribbon of the woman you
He
murdered.
was already wearing a speed belt, which is speed plus 2. Oh, nobody's using the green dream? What was it?
Ribbon.
Ribbon. Where is it?
It's probably at the bottom.
I don't see it.
Oh, it's yeah. No?
Oh, I wanted to tell you also, Grand Theft Auto 2 starts with a live action.
Maybe only
Ruby
Video?
armor? No, it specifically said.
Maybe it just automatically equips, like it's not an item.
Oh, maybe.
It specifically said no. It specifically said maybe it's an armor.
No?
No.
It specifically said when Robo wears.
What about as a helmet? Since the other one had it on her head.
Third eye magic ring. Power
Helmet.
I'm gonna look.
He looked at
Helmet.
Nope.
God damn
Weird.
it.
Maybe he
Weird.
just has it on.
Yeah, let's see.
I
How
don't see a
His
ribbon.
character model.
Robo's ribbon work.
Mort says that they think it's auto equipped.
Yeah,
yeah.
it grants a permanent +3 speed boost and +10 magic defense boost.
Ooh. Hey guys,
So
how
it's
do I
not
kill this thing easily?
What is it?
The mother brain.
I'm
Ooh.
pulling it up.
I know there's like a trick to it. You gotta kill those little computer screens, I think.
Use a multi-enemy attack to start.
Okay. Kranda, Matza, Nessa, Frog.
It basically just says spider.
Okay.
You can charm a blue male from her.
I don't have Ayla
Is there-
in my party.
This Final Fantasy VII ad has the guy who plays the pirate in the gay pirate show.
Which pirate? There are multiple pirates in the gay pirate show?
The main pirate. Steve or Steed.
Oh, yeah, I watched the first season of that. It was good. I don't know, the second season.
I haven't watched the second season yet. I guess I need to get.
I watched
I
a
have to
couple
cancel
episodes.
something.
Oh.
I watched a couple episodes. It didn't quite grab me as quickly as the first one did. Chris said that Matt, I never said Oblivion was good. It's so bad it's good. No, I know that. I understand.
Mm-hmm. I like the
But
look
also
of this
add
boss.
hard to
Yeah.
watch into that, please.
Get her, Chrono. I mean, Krun.
Yeah, the computer that's healing her, you definitely want to take out. Though this says that if you take out all of the computers,
Oh.
you might actually have a problem.
Oh, that's what I'm about to do.
That's obnoxious. 1,000.
Hey Jim,
Yeah.
here's an answer to your question about Robo. this guy's like, I reset my game because it seemed that the game glitched and I didn't get the ribbon item.
Mhm.
And here's the response in GameFAQs, with typical GameFAQs panache.
Get
Maybe
good,
it's
noob.
Maybe instead of resetting your game, you should have checked Robo's stats. The game didn't say you got a ribbon that can increase Robo's speed and magic defense. It quite clearly says the ribbon increased Robo's speed and magic defense.
Jesus
In other words, not a piece of equipment. It's a permanent stat upgrade. Stupid. You didn't say stupid.
Chris suggested I watch Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. or Jack of All Trades.
Oh,
I have seen
no,
both
don't
of
do
those.
either of those
I've
things.
seen them both.
They're both terrible.
I've already said what I'm going to try and watch next. I don't know why that's not good enough. I'm going to watch Star Trek. Like, it's fine. Mort says, it's a good rewatch Medium. I don't know what that is.
Oh. People are recommending a lot of bad shows to you.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I think they don't like you.
Well, that's fine. I mean, it's understandable.
You know what you should watch next? Bones. What a great show.
That's one of my mother's favorite shows. So much so that she watches it over and over and over and over and over.
What's that really boring show that Vanessa likes? Criminal Minds.
Oh god, I tried watching an episode of that. It might be one of the worst things I've ever seen.
It's terrible.
I tried watching the episode where Paget Brewster joins the cast.
Isn't she in most of that show? I think she died, went and did a season of Community, and then they brought her back as her twin sister or something.
We all watched Severance. We all watched
Season 2's out in
Severance
January, baby.
for a bonus episode, I think, right?
I don't remember doing a bonus episode on that,
thought
but I
we
do
did
remember
do a
that
bonus
show was
episode.
fucking amazing.
Yeah, that first season was amazing.
I've been waiting to rewatch it until the second season's actually like close. So I'll rewatch it by the end of the year.
Okay, we're at a point here where we need to decide how to finish the game.
Okay.
We can go fight Lavos directly, or we can go do the Black Omen and fight Queen Zeal and then Lavos.
Black Omen.
Do the Black Omen?
Let's take a minute. Let's chat. Do you have a preference?
Oh, that's
I'd
true.
love to.
Yeah, let's see
people
what
have to
chat wants
say.
to do.
Why don't you?
I'll
go
recommend
grind or
more
something
terrible
for
shows for Matt.
5 minutes.
Matt,
I did not watch the last season of Sweet Tooth. I did like the first season, but I do not currently have a Netflix subscription.
All right,
and I'm
Owen is
not
saying
signing back
Black
up.
Omen first.
Okay.
Okay. I wish that there. I know maybe it's Twitch I'm thinking of, where people can do like polls in the
Oh,
chat.
that is Twitch, yeah.
How about all 3 seasons of Strangers with Candy, Matt?
Ugh.
I love that show.
Okay, congratulations to you. You know what? It feels like the type of show that I might actually rewatch and finally appreciate. But as a teenager,
know.
I did not appreciate it.
Really? I feel like that show's
all.
the best if you're in your late teens or early 20s is the ideal time. Like South Park. Like the
Yeah,
ideal time to watch.
I watched a lot of that show when I would
Want
go
some
visit
cake?
my dad, and I didn't have cable at my mom's, but he did. And so I would watch Comedy Central and watch Strangers with Candy.
Who wants more cake? They all do. They all want cake. I can't do a good Wilfred
Artie
Brimley.
says you can do polls, but I'm looking. I'm not seeing a way to do
Let me
that.
see. Oh, I can't. Are you logged in? You're logged into Square Roots, right?
Yeah.
You might have to be in the video thing. I don't know.
Community moderation, maybe? What happens if I go into community moderation?
Why don't you guys just Google how to do a poll on a YouTube live stream?
No, I can't. I can't do that. I don't know how to do
Okay.
that. That's hard.
Let's see. I'll Google it.
I'm gonna go.
How
find
to
some
do a poll on YouTube live stream.
Oh, I figured it out.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
So what's the Jim?
Do
Ask-
Black
what's the
Omen or
question?
just fight Lavos?
Should we do Black Omen or just fight?
I feel like you've already locked yourself out of the ranking hot boys ending.
Yeah, I think you only get that on like a New Game Plus, maybe.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is that the developer one, John?
I started a
is it?
poll.
I don't
Thank you,
know.
Artie, for telling me that we could do that.
Oh,
It's
there we go.
it's the one where Luca and what's her face Marl like rank or say if a guy's hot or
Oh,
not.
that's right.
Oh, Andrew was suggesting Severance. Yeah, Andrew. I'm gonna rewatch it. I literally have been like waiting to do it. I want to rewatch it so fucking bad.
I've heard that Dark Matter show on Apple is pretty good. I've actually been meaning to watch that.
I actually really want to watch Foundation as well, and they've got a couple other shows that I'm interested in. I didn't finish Monarch because,
I did.
Frankly, it got boring.
I used to be a boozer, a user, and a loser. Now I'm back in school, picking up my life right where it left off.
We all know Jim only loves Josh Brolin's Hole.
Yeah.
That show got
canceled.
Yeah, with extreme pressure.
Now I'm never watching it.
Yeah, you're not missing it.
Yeah. For All Mankind is the other one that I've heard is really
I've heard
good.
that's really good too.
Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous is great. No, thank you. Not a big fan of children's cartoons.
Yeah, you
Unless
are.
it's like
Talk
X-Men
about
97.
Or any of those.
I mean, X-Men 97
ones.
was definitely not a show for kids. It was
there's
definitely aimed
hardcore
at
fucking
adults.
in it. Like
Well, there's
Beast just
definitely
raw
fucking-
dog storm.
There's definitely fucking genocide. Like, that's not content for kids. Characters die. It's wild.
Wait, why is it Atropos again? I must have clicked something wrong. There
What's
we
that?
go.
Who wants more cake again? I don't understand, but I do.
We all do.
Artie
want more
says
cake.
97 is a show for old farts. It is. Like, it's for people, it's for adults that liked the show when they were a kid. It was very smartly written that way, where it's not, you know. Owen says my daughter likes that Jurassic Park show. Yeah, listen, my kids only like YouTube videos these days and TikToks.
Oh boy. Oh no, TikToks? Come on.
That's terrible. I don't know. They're teenagers.
Yep, I know. Both of them now.
I know.
I took
both of them
Jalen
now.
to go see
Jesus.
Maxine last week.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, a little. Gotta admit.
It actually wasn't that bad, except for there's a scene where there's massive testicle trauma, and
Oh no.
that was not very fun to watch.
Everyone quickly recommend Johnny add TikToks.
I think bad is what Artie was going to say.
Straight to Lavos is at 17%, and Black Omen is at 83%.
Guess we're going Black
It's
Omen.
been up for 3 minutes. I'm going to give it 2 more minutes.
Okay.
And then I'll end it. But I think Black Omen is definitely going to be where it's going to be.
Hold on, I brought a tea down here. 1 second, let me grab it.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I'll have to talk about it when we record tomorrow. I watched Midsummer over the weekend, which everybody seems to love, and I spent the entire time complaining about it in the chat.
That wouldn't happen in real
Johnny
life.
and Vanessa and Jim. That's not what I said. What I said is that none of those people seemed like real people. They seemed like cartoon characters.
I really
but
like
even
that
less
movie.
believable than cartoon characters.
I thought that movie was great.
It looked
like
great.
Midsummer.
It looked great.
Oh.
It was super well directed and like shot, and like I really liked like the visualizations of it, and like the deaths and stuff were brutal. That dude that jumps off the cliff feet first. Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh,
The
But
I think
the boyfriend was the worst fucking actor I've ever seen in a goddamn.
I like that he's just supposed to be a piece of garbage.
yeah,
and
just a piece of trash.
He was such a like. It was such a movie piece of shit where like in no way, shape, or form, there's no human beings like that. Like he didn't seem like a person to me. He seemed like somebody's idea of what a bad fucking boyfriend's gonna be like. It just ugh.
I feel like if they would have acted like normal people, it would have really fucked up the tone of the movie. Like if they didn't act stilted, it would have been a little less eerie, I think.
I don't know what to say about that. Like, but then maybe it would have been a better movie. So I guess you can't have your cake and eat it too.
It's like Hereditary. Like everyone's so on edge in that movie. It makes me on edge.
I probably will watch Hereditary now, but I don't know.
I think
Hereditary
it's
will
the same
fuck you up,
director.
man. Hereditary
Yeah,
is
man,
one of the
that's-
scariest
But you
movies
guys
I've
said
ever seen.
said that about Midsummer, and I was like, it was laughably bad. I thought it was fucking
You're a
terrible.
monster. That's a
It was
great
bad.
I saw
was really
Hereditary
good.
in theaters, and me and the entire theater screamed out loud multiple times. It's a
Yeah,
scary
you do
Yeah.
that
movie,
all
man.
the time. I watched you play fucking Resident Evil 8, okay? So, like, you know, that's nothing
Resident
for
Evil
me.
8
Like, oh,
not scary. It's
Okay.
it's a
There's-
lot
that's why you were
scarier.
screaming and crying when the baby was chasing you and trying
Well,
to hide
that
under
part
the
is
bed.
scary. I played that in VR, and it's terrifying.
Artie. Oh, no, he's talking about Maxine. I do also want to watch X, and in fact, that's what I was looking for, is that
I'll
Jim
be
was
right
talking
back.
about Maxine, and I was like, I'll watch X, because I thought it was on, it usually is on one of the streaming services, but it wasn't, so instead I watched.
It was on Netflix, and then I think it got taken off.
Artie says Matthew hates horror movies. We already know. That's not true. I love horror movies. Good horror movies.
I'm going to see Longlegs in a couple days. That'll be fun.
Owen said, I merely half heard my wife watching Hereditary and it fucked me up.
Yeah,
It was fucked up.
It is a tough watch, but man, it is scary.
All right, we're at 6 minutes on the poll. I'm going to end it. Black Omen is the choice.
All right, that's where we're
Thank
going.
you for voting. 6 votes. We appreciate it. It sounded sarcastic, I think, but it wasn't. We do appreciate it.
I forgot how long this dungeon is. I guess we'll find out.
Do you want me to pull up the guide in case you need it?
Might not hurt.
You're gonna have to fight a Mega Mutant soon, so watch out.
Mega Mutant.
You know what? This week, my YouTube is not falling behind every 10 seconds. What's that?
My movie theater will play one classic movie at one screen is always a classic movie.
That's cool.
So far, the only one I've wanted to see is Pulp Fiction, but Teddy was over and he didn't want to go see
Oh,
that.
really?
I would not go see. I'm with Teddy on this. Pulp Fiction sucks.
It's a good
What?
movie.
It is a good movie.
Not a good movie. Maybe I just saw it too many times, man. Like, it's possible.
I've only seen
I
it
may have seen it
once
too
all
many
the way
times.
through. I have to watch it again.
And I don't dislike Tarantino. He's got some great movies. I love.
Let's see what's
Honestly,
playing this week.
I always say this. My favorite Tarantino movie is the one I think nobody likes, which is Death Proof. That's the best. With Kurt
Oh,
Russell.
I like that
It's the
movie.
best.
That's a good movie.
Well, I think the messed up thing about Death Proof is just that it kind of happened.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Well, because in Kill Bill, he made Uma Thurman drive that Nissan 300ZX, which was a manual shifter, really fast. And she didn't know how to drive manual. She didn't feel comfortable driving at like 100 miles an hour. And he kind of made a movie about how uncomfortable she was. Apparently. I don't know. I've never seen Death Proof. But that,
Okay. Well, I guess it's problematic, so it's canceled. But still,
no,
Death
but
Proof is
I'm just saying
fantastic.
it's just got a weird origin. That's all.
It's Death Proof is so good because like 90% of the movie is just like girls hanging out and having a good time, and like they all become so like likable and like relatable, and like I really love all that. And then like just quick, terrifying horror. It's really good.
Some of those women are actual stunt women too, which makes all the action a lot more authentic.
Yes, that's
Maybe
true.
it's just Sundays where they play old movies.
They're playing. I think they're playing Train Spotting at my local Alamo on Saturday.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I kind
You know-
of want to see Fly Me to the Moon. That looked all right.
Me too. I've heard it's good.
Oh, Vanessa is big mad about that one.
Why?
It's the one about them faking the moon landing, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true.
I think it's a neat idea.
It's
Like,
okay
it's
to
not
watch a
true.
movie with a silly premise.
Yeah.
The retro
Owen says Kill
screening
Bill
is
rules.
The Lion King.
Oh.
Bleh.
Oh shit! I would go see that.
I think
Ooh.
actually, Matt, I'd check your theaters because it's a 30th anniversary. It might be playing in your area too.
Yeah, I'm not going to see The Lion King by myself. So thank you.
Well, I meant with the kids, not by yourself. I made the mistake of going to see Detective Pokemon by myself, or Pikachu or whatever,
Mhm.
and I felt so creepy.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's where the
Um,
one kid was sitting in my like assigned seat, and I had to tell him to move, and his grandfather looked at me like I was scum.
Owen says Kill Bill rules. I got to be honest with you. I did not like Kill Bill very
I-
much.
Well, it definitely,
But
like, no one in Kill
I
Bill
feel
acts
like-
like a person.
No.
I
For
feel
sure.
like
I love that
but
movie.
it makes more sense in Kill Bill, dude. Like, okay.
But that's one of my favorite movies.
I felt the need to rewatch that one for a long time. Like, I feel like maybe I just didn't quite get it when I saw it, and I feel like I would probably appreciate it more if I watched it now.
Well, whenever I visit Florida, we should go watch that.
You've been threatening to do that for 8 years, and you haven't done it. So
Well,
I don't.
they
listen to
still
this
haven't
anymore.
signed for the strike agreement. But I want to go. Also, not during the summer.
Hey,
No, not
John,
during
how
the
do you
summer.
feel
It
about
sucks
these
here.
guys?
No thanks.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Look at those chicken legs. What is their like undercarriage there? Is that supposed to be a skirt?
Like
Is it
yeah, I think it's like a skirt.
like a monster body? I don't know, and I don't want
It's
to
like
know.
a monster kilt.
Yeah, no, Owen says all the Tarantino stuff is heightened bullshit, and I'm okay with it. I agree, like the Tarantino stuff, but I don't want to keep talking about it. Fuck, it's Midsummer, but
Because it's an amazing movie and you don't want to spoil it for anyone else.
yeah, sure. I like a lot of Tarantino stuff. I love well, shit. What's the World War II movie?
Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, Inglourious Bastards is great. I still, for some reason, have not watched Hateful Eight, which is crazy because I like Tarantino and I love Kurt Russell. And for some reason, I just never watch it. I need to fix that. And I liked his Hollywood, the Manson movie, the Cheryl Tate movie.
Sharon Tate. I don't think I've ever seen
Sharon
that
Tate.
movie.
It's I think it's good. It's a bit like Inglourious Bastards. You know what I mean? No, I think Tarantino's
Stupid
good.
nerds.
I just don't particularly care for Reservoir Dogs or Pulp Fiction. No, Pulp Fiction.
I've still never
I
seen
may
Reservoir
have
Dogs.
seen that too many times.
When
I
I
may have
was
seen
in
Pulp
college,
Fiction
I
way too
bought
many
the
times.
I bought the collector's edition of Reservoir Dogs that in the DVD case is like a little gasoline can. It's like made of metal.
What is My Vagina is 8 Miles Wide? Is that a Rachel Bloom thing?
I don't know.
Chris says, Jim, you might like a series called Fortitude. It's got Stanley Tucci, Michael Gambon, and Christopher Eccleston.
I've heard
And,
of that.
He says it's kind of similar to True Detective. It's more complicated than that. And that you don't need to watch the second season.
My theater has Kalki 2898 AD in Hindi with English subtitles.
Ooh.
A modern-day avatar of Vishnu who is believed to have descended upon Earth to protect the world from evil forces. It's in a post-apocalyptic movie set in India.
That's cool.
Yeah.
My theater, I imagine it wasn't just my local theater. I imagine it was nationwide, but Labyrinth was in theaters for an anniversary release this year. And I'm so bummed that I didn't hear about that until it was over because that would have been a real good time.
I try to check out every weekend and see what's playing.
They played Top Secret at the Alamo last week and I missed it. That's like my favorite one of those airplane type comedies.
Talk about creators who I loved who just went bonkers.
No kidding.
What movie,
like,
Jim?
Top Secret. It's like Val Kilmer's
With Val Kilmer?
first
Oh, yeah.
big like movie. It's
Yeah.
so
No,
fucking
listen.
funny.
That movie was played on Comedy Central every single day of my life until I was like 15
That
years
like
old.
underwater fight scene they have in that is still so
Yeah,
impressive.
the bar.
Yeah. It's like an
That's
old
pretty
west
good.
brawl, but it's all underwater.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Owen said Matt more like mid-bummer. Artie said, we're talking about the chicken monsters. Artie said it's not a skirt. Those are blocked chicken butts.
So Matt, did you like the exposition tapestries in Midsommar?
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, listen, visually that movie was fucking fantastic.
Well, but I mean in terms of story, like all the stuff that they say will happen happens. Like talking and the stuff the kids are singing, like "kill the idiot, take his skin" or something, and they do exactly that. I love
Chris
the
says
idiot
that
character.
Chris says that there are rumors that I guess I assume he's talking about Kurt Russell. Rumors his son might be in the Thing remake or sequel, both of which are in production. We already
What?
had a prequel and it was god awful.
I thought the
Oh, was
prequel
it bad?
is actually not bad. The like movie itself is not bad, but the CGI is
No. You told me that, and I watched it a few months ago, and it was one of the worst things I've ever seen. Everything about the movie is predicated on you having seen the thing. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it's a prequel.
Everybody in the movie, for a prequel, you shouldn't have had to have seen the old one because it's a prequel. That's how prequels work. But also, it felt like the characters in the movie had seen the movie thing. It was fucking terrible. I don't need anything sequels or remakes, please. Thank you. I don't need any of that. It's the perfect fucking movie. It's one of the best movies ever made.
Does Dory sleep in your lap, or is she just too hyper for that?
She will come when I am in certain positions. Like if I'm playing video games, she will come and sit in my lap.
Aw.
But not for long. She can't. It's not that she's too hyper. It is that she's too hyper, but she also she's an idiot. And she's the only cat I've ever met in my life that doesn't know how to just sit on somebody or in somebody's lap. She doesn't sit in my lap so much as cling to my leg and constantly be on the verge of falling off and then bite me because my arm's too close to her, even though my arm's attached to my body and I don't know where you think it's gonna go. My cat's a fucking moron. She's the dumbest cat I've ever met in my life.
Got him.
I mean, I legitimately think she got brain damage from when she was sick.
Yeah. My cat will sit on my lap once every couple of years when it's really cold, and that's it.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's the name of that movie. Thank you, Owen.
That was a lot of fun. I really like that one.
Yeah, I liked it too. I don't dislike Tarantino movies. I think he's a great
say
director.
you did.
And his dialogue is so fucking good.
It's a little much sometimes.
What's playing Pit Meadows? Ooh, Coraline's playing somewhere. Where's that playing?
Yeah, that's right. I did see that Coraline. The Coraline's gotten a 3D release though, and I'm not.
Oh, okay. In August.
Chris says that John Carpenter is attached to one or both of them. That is the Thing remake or sequel. Listen, I have a soft spot in my heart for John Carpenter. He's directed some of my favorite movies ever made. If you go look at his filmography, it falls off a fucking cliff. So I don't have a lot of faith.
It's
in John Carpenter.
60% trash.
He's got a run of amazing movies, and then just
40
absolutely
years ago.
nosedives. Yeah, 40 years ago, and then it's a lot of crap. And then he doesn't direct for a long time.
You know what movie is one of the worst I've ever seen in my life? Ghost of Mars. What a piece of garbage.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and he also did that Dracula 2000 or whatever, which is fucking terrible.
Oh, I did see that one. I always mix that one up with John Carpenter's Vampires.
That's what I was thinking. John
Carpenter's
Vampires. Oh my god. Artie says the Thing video game is being remastered, so I should put that in my pipe and smoke it.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
We talked about that on the fucking show. I remember when that got announced.
I forgot.
I'm excited for that.
Thelma
That'll be interesting.
any good?
Is what, Thelma? I've heard Thelma's good. I haven't seen it, but I've actually heard it's pretty good. Don't steal my MP.
Never-ending story. Oh, there's that
Apparently I
IMAX.
love the Ward. I don't even know what that is.
Hey John, you should go
Cell?
see Longlegs over the weekend so we can talk about it.
How gory is it?
I've heard it's pretty gory.
I've heard that it's about a Nicolas Cage playing a serial killer that is also a spider.
He's not a spider.
Edward
You don't know that? You haven't seen the movie.
That's true. I don't know that.
Oh, that's in September. Is it a remake of Edward Scissorhands?
No.
Run Lola Run was back in theaters a few weeks ago. That's cool. Ice Cube was glorious in Ghosts of Mars, said Mort. Artie wants to know, how long are those legs?
I don't know. I guess I'll find out on Friday.
You go to more fucking movies than any man I've ever met in my life.
I have an unlimited pass to the Alamo. So
I know.
I go whenever I can.
The last time when I went and saw Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes with Connor a few months ago, they had an ad for the AMC pass, and he's like, "Why don't we do this?" And I was like, "Okay, well, son, it's like $25 per person, so I'm gonna pay $50 a month so we can go see one movie. It's cheap to just buy the tickets."
I mean, if you only go I think at the Alamo I think it's $25 a month and then an extra 10 for the second person.
Man and Witch? What is that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
what you're
it's
talking
coming out.
Mort said Jim still has Movie Pass. I mean, basically, they're still selling that thing.
Yeah, they are.
I think it works. I think it works out for you because you love horror movies, and new horror movies seem to come out every week these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. That doesn't work for me because I don't love horror movies. I like some horror.
Oh, okay. Man and Witch, The Dance of a Thousand Steps, a heartwarming homage to the lo-fi fantasy films of the 80s.
Ooh.
Oh,
That sounds
okay.
like
Love
Matt
the
would
lo-fi fantasy films of the 80s.
Yeah. It both fulfills and subverts expectations of what a fantasy universe can be like. It's got a very 80s looking poster.
So is this a new movie?
Yeah.
What's it
It's
called?
got Man and
and
Witch. Yeah. Christopher Lloyd, Eddie Izzard, Bill Bailey. Oh no, Bill Bailey's fine. I was mixing up with that other guy.
Sean Astin as Dog.
Were you thinking of Bill Burr, John?
Yeah. Michael Emerson. Michael Emerson.
Whoa.
Wow. It's a movie for everyone. Jennifer
Well, I will have
Saunders
to-
is in it.
I'm not going to do it right now, but I will have to watch the trailer for that.
Yeah. That
Is it
sounds
a
like something
right
I'd
up my
watch.
alley.
No, it's live action.
Oh.
Listen, the reason that at the beginning of each Square Roots episode, Vanessa's voice is all echoey is a direct homage to 80s fantasy films and the way everything was echoey when people did magic and talked and stuff. I love that. And I love the soundtracks of movies like Excalibur. Oh my God. So fucking good. Oh, you better heal up there, Jim.
Yeah.
Bonnie Prince. There's a character called Bonnie Prince Bonnie Bottom.
Lloyd's last movie was Spirit Halloween. Ah! No. No. Yeah, Chris, there's not an Alamo anywhere close to me either. It's a bummer.
I think I'm gonna go see this Man and Witch. It looks fun.
I mean, maybe wait for some reviews first.
Yeah, that's true. It's got Jennifer Saunders. She's never been in anything bad, except for Shrek 2. She was in Shrek 2.
And that's bad?
Yeah, the Shrek movies are terrible.
Yeah, they are. I fucking hate those movies.
Although, sorry, I don't want to stop Jim from getting a glimmer of hope in his dreary life.
I said that. I put that in the group chat last night, and then I fell asleep and I woke up. And you guys were like, no.
So
What
there
did you
really
say?
is a
I don't
Shrek
remember.
5. There's a Shrek 5 coming out. They
Yeah.
just announced it.
It's not shocking. Those movies make good money.
Artie's. Oh yeah, we should do an episode where we watch Labyrinth. It's true. We should do a
Like,
DVD commentary one.
Yeah,
for sure.
commentary, because we've all seen the movie too many times to talk about it.
Yeah.
Commentary
Artie
could be
says
fun.
I should save the money and not go see that Man and Witch movie. Shrek 2 was terrible, Artie. Sorry, I hate to break it to you. Although I feel like my response to Shrek is a lot like those critics in the 80s who hated Labyrinth. Being like, this movie's garbage. It's like it's for children or something.
I didn't like any of those Shrek movies, but I definitely was not a child when they were coming out.
Yeah, I was a grown. But it's weird how badly
missing.
Labyrinth was panned.
I
when it
didn't know
came
that.
out. Yeah. Critics
I mean,
hated it.
I disagree that it's weird. It's a fucking weird movie with David
Yes.
Bowie's balls hanging out the whole time.
Yeah. That is true.
I don't know that I would appreciate it if I saw it today for the first time. But as
Like,
is,
especially if, imagine it, instead of David Bowie, it's Mr. Beast. And then you have, that's more my issue than yours. Yeah. Someone that you just absolutely hate because all the kids like him.
Well, you know, Johnny, Mr. Beast reminds me of the Babe.
Did you see
What
that Mr. Beast wants to run for president?
Yeah, I did. I think that that's a fucking I don't think that he is making a joke, but I think that's a joke. I think that guy must have his head so far up his own ass that he thinks he could be the fucking president of the United States because he's got a popular YouTube channel. Get a fucking clue, my man. And this whole thing was like, I would hire the best experts. Like, I got news for you, dude. That's what everybody does. What do you think they're doing? Except for our last president who hired sycophants and weasels. But for the most part, they're all doing that. And it's insane to sit there today and be like, I would hire the best people. Okay. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, like
you could be like
Steve Bannon, Stephen Miller.
That's what Matt already said. He already took that criticism.
Yeah.
But what about the way you could also do it the George Bush way of letting your vice president do all the work and then just kind of sitting around smiling a lot.
Even fucking Dick Cheney came out again, not the first time. Even fucking human garbage Dick Cheney came out the other day and said Donald Trump should not be president again. I mean, when the biggest pieces of shit on earth are saying somebody shouldn't be the president, that should be a pretty big fucking clip. I'm sorry, we're not allowed to talk about politics.
Yeah, let's not talk about politics.
I am breezing through this Black Omen, guys.
Yeah, man. You have done all the side quests, right?
True.
Like, except for the new ones.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that DS garbage.
That DS trash.
Artie, I gotta read this. Never seen Labyrinth, but people bragging about his bulge have always been annoying to me enough to not want to see it, nor do I want to see that unimpressive bump. The thing about it, Artie, is that he is very clearly wearing a codpiece.
It's a codpiece,
It is not his bulge. It is a giant fucking codpiece that he wears. I don't know why. I don't know if somebody in the art team or the director was like, let's give him the biggest looking dick on the planet. Or if David Bowie himself was like, I need to have the biggest bulge in my pants. But in no way, shape, or form is it his real bulge, you know?
Yeah. There was a couple of weird episodes of that Jim Henson theater show, the one that did like fairy tales. I remember one where a guy
that's on Prime.
Transformed from a hedgehog into a person. You just saw his giant dick,
God.
in silhouette. It was very weird. Wow. And the Henson Company version of the Witches, where the kid's dong is just out at the end.
Oh, I remember that.
Nope, remember that. Artie, I don't know that. Artie said, "What politics? You're talking about a TV personality." Artie, I don't know that Labyrinth would hit the same to an adult, so I'm not going to sit here and recommend it to you. But
it's
to
a
me,
good teen
it is
movie.
A stone cold classic. It's part of it is that the songs are fucking bangers. The songs are so good.
Yeah, and it deals with a topic that a lot of people do not feel comfortable addressing. Like, it's talking about like a teen girl getting used to not being a kid anymore and being like asexual adult. It's really weird.
Asexual.
Like, it's about her sexual awakening in a way.
It is about her sexual awakening. It's not about her being asexual.
No, space.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Bowie was reportedly furious when he saw how big it looked on film. Well, good for David Bowie.
Why did you give me this giant bulge in a kid's movie?
Did he never look at a monitor? Did he never see it?
Jim, that movie was made in the 80s. You think they had monitors for the actors to look at? Give me a break.
They did, but because they would have VT on set. So basically, you had to tap out from the film cameras where you did get a feed. It wasn't like it was a very black and white blurry feed, but could get a feed out from cameras.
So, Jim, you watched this. Chris said that the cop who arrests Eddie Murphy in Axel F, which I assume is Beverly Hills Cop 4, is played by his IRL daughter.
That's cool.
That is cool.
I want to see that, but not bad enough to resub to fucking...
I've never seen Labyrinth 2 or the Labyrinth V equals board game or DOS game.
I don't know anything about this. Mort said at least he's probably not senile. I mean, which one? Because they're both senile, my friends.
If you look at the news clippings on her mirror, David Bowie also played the man her mother ran away with? I didn't know that. I didn't know I haven't seen that movie in ages.
I don't remember seeing her mother at all. I thought you never saw the parents.
But the news clipping is what he's saying.
Now I'm going to have to watch it again. What about Labyrinth 2 and Labyrinth Video? Those are not real things. And Labyrinth DOS game?
I'm sure there was a Labyrinth DOS game. That does sound familiar.
Ooh, I'm gonna Google that. Was there a Labyrinth DOS game?
I think it was like one of those static graphic screen adventure games. I think, like with a little bit of graphics as a treat.
A little bit of graphics as a treat.
That is, Chris. That's fucking hilarious to me. Bowie was furious about how big it looked on film. That's the best thing I've heard all fucking year. Like I am dying thinking about that.
We should play Omicron. That is a good suggestion for a bonus doing Omicron the Nomad's Soul.
I would play that. Gotta say, I hope everyone's pretty stoked for Quantum Break, because that game is good.
I am very stoked for it. I mean, I think that playing the Alan Wake 2 DLC helped get me back in the mood for it, for that time, for a Remedy game. I'm very excited. I almost started it 2 weeks ago, but Johnny told me not to, so I've been holding off.
I was playing a little bit before we started streaming, and I was messaging John about this like huge Easter egg I saw, and then he told me about another one that I missed, so I'm gonna start the game over tonight. Look at this big guy. Why is he doing so much damage?
Tracy said, I just got Quantum Break for $10 on the Steam sale. That's awesome.
Yeah, I got it for
Game
super
Pass.
cheap too, yeah.
It's on Game Pass, so.
They finally fixed it, because originally you couldn't get the TV show to work on PC for a while, but I think the TV show stuff's working again.
Oh, that's good. I don't want to fight these robots.
Oh, yay! Oh, you're trying to walk by him?
Yeah.
Why would you want to walk by Gata?
It's not Gato. It's a different robot. Gato's red.
Blue Gato.
I do like I am glad that I went with the helmets for the rainbow shell stuff, because like I'm immune to any negative status effects, which is nice.
There was a Labyrinth sequels manga.
Oh,
in case you're curious. I actually did read a little bit of it when it came out, because I was very curious. It was a manga. Like there's nothing to say about it.
Did you see that?
That was some good dodging. Oh, you did it.
I did. Did it twice. What did I just
get? The film was adapted for the Commodore 64 and Apple II home computers in 1986 as Labyrinth the computer game. That's amazing. Oh my god. Different versions were also released in Japan only the following year under the title Labyrinth Maze of the Goblin King, developed by Atlas. What? What? But that's it.
Aw.
I like those little two-headed dragon things, or dinosaur things.
Did you hear how horny everybody is for that new Final Fantasy XIV double-headed lizard guy?
No.
Yeah.
And normally I'm the first to hear of these things. Okay, Final Fantasy XIV. I was looking at, so there's a trial which lets you play the first 3 expansions now for Final Fantasy XIV. And I can't get it because I already played it. Because I already had a subscription, they won't let you go back and actually
play,
which sucks. It's like, if I just use a different email address, I can play it from the beginning, but then I lose my character. Or I pay $20 a month to play it, and I'm not going to do that.
Mort says that I need the full Quantum Break experience, and I'm not sure what that means.
Well, yeah, you do. But I think, especially if you're playing on Xbox, you're definitely going to get it. And I think even on PC now, you'll get the full experience.
Yeah.
Because are you playing on PC or on Xbox, Jim?
I'm playing on PC.
And it's got the live action stuff?
I haven't actually gotten to the end of the first chapter yet, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how prevalent that is.
I will find out. Because, yeah, if it doesn't work on PC, I'll definitely switch over to Xbox.
Yeah, I was, like, finishing the first chapter, like, right before we started. Oh, that's not good.
Get 'em wet.
Meow, meow. They got bat ears.
Yeah, they do.
Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Lunate Barrage.
Chris says we should try playing Muv-Love?
Love.
Muv-Love.
Live
No idea
alive?
what that is. Live-A-Live? Live-A-Live?
There we go.
Oh, Live-A-Live. What a great game. Chris said, stop healing your enemies, Jim.
So
Idiot.
accident.
Hey, I am gonna go to Mostly Games after I finish streaming. Want to come with?
Are you asking us?
Well,
No,
I
we
mean,
don't.
you, why not?
Because we don't live in Canada.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah.
Is mostly games like Canada's GameStop?
No, it's a used one. They got cards and old VHSs and stuff too.
Oh, I love going to those places.
Are
I hate going to
you
those places
trying
because
to
everything
set
is so
me up?
expensive.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
please do. Someone's trying to set me up with someone.
Do it. Why do you miss these guys so much? You're just sitting there.
He's not trying to set me up. He's trying to get me to set him up.
Artie, I assume talking about Muv-Love said terrible name. The name's so bad it can be a Kingdom Hearts, which is fair. It also set up for like crime.
No, there's a cute guy, and he was wondering if my friend Biva was wondering if I knew this cute guy. He's also sometimes a listener. He's been on our Patreon before.
We have a Patreon.
Whoa.
Hey,
But
that
he doesn't
reminds
want
me, boy.
he doesn't want to set me up. He wants me to find out who this guy is and set him up with this guy. I don't think it works like that. I can't set him up with a stranger who I don't even know likes big friends, big fellas.
Big friends.
Guys, gang, if you have not, please do go and hit that like button on the YouTube page. We would appreciate it. We like to have likes. If you're watching
Why,
this,
Jim? Are you
is-
healing your enemies?
yeah,
I
he
was
is.
earlier on accident.
Oh, I do know a lot about DOS. We should play a game where you have to get like a QWOP style game, but you play stepmoms who are stuck in everyday objects.
I
seen,
bet there's one
I've
of
watched-
those games on Steam.
I've been watching people play this Chained Together, I think is the name of the game. Has anybody else seen that?
I've seen it, but I
No.
don't know anything about it really.
It's a multiplayer game where you play as people that are literally chained together trying to escape from hell. And the game is like a platformer where you try to climb your way out of hell, basically. But you're all chained together, so that complicates things.
That sounds fun.
Yeah,
It
does.
looks really fucking fun. It looks really really annoying, but really fun. I'm very interested in it. Johnny's not your matchmaker, guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not your guy, pal.
Can't confuse me, dog.
Does he like boys or beefy NBs?
Owen said, wow, that game sounds annoying as hell. Yeah, no, it looks really annoying. I've watched a few different streamers play it, and it looks like the type of thing that it would be really fun and really annoying.
I just realized that my characters are almost at max HP. Garbo is at max HP. Pretty cool.
It's like you're a pro gamer or something.
I am playing the heck out of this game.
Artie says, what's a beefy NBs?
My friend is beefy and agender, so I don't want to assign gender to my beefy agender buddy.
I will be right back. I have the hiccups.
Goodbye. Ooh, tractor beam. Am I getting close to the end of this? This is a heck of a dungeon. Ugh, this is gonna be annoying. Oh, look at these monsters. They're scary boys. Counters magic. Take on my MP, jerk.
Well, he counters magic.
Oh, now his is gone too.
Uh-oh.
Goodbye.
Is that... Oh, right, that is considered magic, even though he's a robot.
This is, what do you have, shadow magic or whatever? You're dead. Oh, and you're dead too. And you're dead. Oh, he's not dead. No kidding, Mort. This is a long dungeon. Ooh, what's that? Counters physical.
Yeah. I mean, it's the final dungeon. They're always pretty
Yeah.
long in a Square game.
That was a lot of experience there.
I am also live streaming our conversation. Just FYI.
Thank you for your consent.
Andrew says, fantastic.
Give me that capsule. Okay.
Give me that.
Now I know how to fight these.
Matt had to urinate into a toilet.
Yeah, I did. What? Really, what I had to go do was eat a spoonful of peanut butter because that is the
Oh, you
magic
had the
cure for
hiccups?
Yeah, I did.
You know, as much as I make fun of Matt, that cure is true.
It works. It's
I know.
crazy.
Matt, did I tell you Teddy says that I am very much Travis McElroy?
That sounds like an insult.
Well, he likes Travis McElroy, and so do I. He's
I
my
actually
favorite
do
McElroy.
too. That's weird. That's weird.
Artie says toilet. Aren't we fancy?
Yeah, that's right. Here in Florida, we call it a turtlet.
Yeah, sorry. Turlet.
Is this another boss?
And my mother calls it the water closet.
What's this? Oh, it's another mutant.
What happened to Matt? Matt has been God. He fought his way to freedom. Oh, Owen, have you not heard that? It's legitimately, I get hiccups so bad sometimes. I tried everything. Spoonful of peanut butter. I have no idea, but it works every single time.
Maybe I gotta use magic on this dude. He's jacking my MP. Jacking it right off me. Let's see how this goes.
Biva hasn't updated our conversation since I told them that we're live streaming it.
you know this is one of the first RPGs that has a New Game Plus?
No, I did not.
Super fun on New Game Plus. You can just like kind of spam Chrono's Luminaire spell.
Owen says Travis is my least favorite of the brothers.
Aww.
I'll tell you what. I used to really dislike Travis, and then I remember this. I was thinking about this today. I remember when they went on At Midnight, the show on Comedy Central. And I remember in the weeks leading up to that, Travis talking about how he was like practicing to be on that show. He was practicing his comedy. He was like watching the show and like trying to answer before the contestants. And I swear at the time, I noticed that he got funnier. And I think that ever since then, he has been way more tolerable. I think that he is pretty funny these days. In fact, I think last week's episode, maybe it was this week's, with the, I don't know if anybody's listened to it, but with the Spider-Man Pictures thing.
Oh, no, I haven't listened this week.
In tears, where Justin and Griffin clearly wanted to go off on this tangent, and he had set up some sure to not be very good joke. And Justin and Griffin are going off on this tangent, and he's just quietly in the background, like, making Spider-Man jokes. It really, really was very funny. It was very funny.
Artie, she has like 3 kids. That's not an unusual amount of kids, is it? Unless she's... Are they having a 4th? No, he got a vasectomy.
3 kids is not an unusual amount of kids.
Yeah, 3 kids is normal.
A guy I went to high school with converted to Catholicism, and now he has 7 kids.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, Owen, I think the reason that Teddy said that is because I can be a lot.
Thank you.
I don't, that's fine and all, and I'm not, like, I don't see that. I don't see the comparison at all.
Oh. Was it
3
like
kids
that
is
time?
Too many.
Was
Bullshit.
it like that time in the office where that lady got, was it Margaret? Was that her name? The one who got rabies from the bat?
That's Meredith.
Meredith. Yeah. I hope you're okay. And yes, if the bat bit or scratched you, you should probably go see a doctor.
Oh, another elevator. Christ.
I already said that he's been curing hiccups with a gulp of water his whole life. Listen, Artie, I have tried that. It never worked for me. Gulp of water, spoonful of sugar is something I was told as a kid. Carbonated beverages, gulps of carbonated beverages is something I've heard. Holding your breath for God knows how long until it goes away.
That's what
None of that ever worked for me all the time. It would all work sometimes. Peanut butter is the only thing that I 100% of the time gets rid of my hiccups. And so much so that now my kids think I'm weird because now I'll just have a spoonful of peanut butter as a snack because I'm just so used to fucking eating it like that.
You know what? I sometimes have a spoonful of Nutella as a snack.
Yeah. I think
Nutella.
It's great. Like, it just gives your stomach something to chew on for a little while so that you can, go back to whatever. Of course, my kids also think I'm weird because I tend to grab a fork instead of a spoon. So I'll like walk into my daughter's room with a jar of peanut butter and a fork, and I'm just going like, "What's up?"
I also think Sydney McElroy is secretly the funniest one. Like, if you ever watch her TikToks where she starts bugging Justin with facts about TV shows he's never watched, it's amazing. Her TikToks are so good. I wish she kept doing them. There's a compilation on YouTube of... And I know we've railed against YouTube TikTok compilations before, but go check out the Sydney McElroy YouTube TikTok compilation.
I will check that out. I do think I liked Sawbones. I don't listen to it regularly, but I did think it was a pretty good show. I'm sorry. Breaking news. Cerulean is in the group. Hello, Cerulean. And Cerulean said, "Hey, friends. Sorry I'm late. I just had a bat in my apartment. I'm fine. Everything is fine."
The bat
it's
did
not fine.
Him.
Ooh, that didn't touch me. Okay, no rabies. That's good. That's good to know. Travis tries too hard to be funny. I mean, I agree with you, but I think he's gotten a lot better about it over the years. I think that he used to be bad at that, and I think he's gotten better at it. I think he actually has gotten pretty funny.
Someone told me to watch a video about how bad Travis McElroy is, and it just made me feel bad for Travis McElroy that someone went out and made a whole video about how bad he is at
that
DMing.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, at DMing? No, he did suck at DMing.
I've heard that. He
did a lot of characters that he was doing talking to each other, which is not good DMing. You don't want your DM talking to themselves for 30 fucking minutes.
Finger that jar. Don't finger that jar. We're not monsters. We're not animals. Like Matt telling me to eat cheese puffs with my hands.
Artie says that I'm just doing it wrong. Water needs to be a full mouth so it almost hurts swallowing. Artie, that makes sense because when I do the peanut butter thing, I have to, it's like a big old spoonful of peanut butter, like too much. I think that it probably does a very similar thing on the way down, and that's why it cures the hiccups. Jim does not want to hear about hiccups anymore.
No, sorry,
I'm sorry, Jim.
I'm really tired of fighting dudes in the Black Omen. This goes on forever.
Matt just licking some tines clean of Phoebe. It's true. It is true. I'm team finger that jar. Artie!
Tines on a fork? Do you use a fork for your peanut butter?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is that I've gotten lazy and I'll grab the first thing available, which is often a fork. And then my kids are like, what are you doing?
You know what's, I always use it, like when I'm making my smoothies, I use a knife for the peanut butter and a spoon for the yogurt. I mean, it really doesn't make any difference, but I still do it that way.
You don't want to cross-contaminate peanut butter.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Ugh.
I did get a little protein powder in my peanut butter, but I use it for protein shakes, so it's fine.
I started using fruit-flavored protein powder, and it's
Artie said, okay, Mr. Backwash Soda, which... I'm sorry, Jim, what did you say?
So I started using like a fruit-flavored protein powder, and by golly, I used to hate protein shakes, now I hate them a little bit less.
Oh, I love the chocolate. I love the chocolate and peanut butter combo with some bananas. Ah, it's amazing.
I tried that. Not for me. I tried coffee flavored, and that was not for me.
The only problem with those protein shakes is they bloat me.
Yeah.
Cerulean said, I love Justin's cereal podcast, Empty Bowl. I have somehow missed that one. I'll have to check that out. I loved Griffin and his wife's Rose Buddies podcast so much.
That was a good podcast.
I don't watch The Bachelor, and I found that podcast fucking fascinating. And then they stopped doing it for probably good reasons, but the Replacement has never grabbed me.
Why did they stop doing it?
Because The Bachelor is problematic.
Yeah, it was really shitty towards its contestants, and wasn't there some racist stuff about it? I don't know. I don't know that much about.
Yeah, I don't really.
Oh, there's a manga called The Uncle That Likes Cute Things. It's about a 40-year-old who secretly loves mascot characters and cute stuff, and it's super gay-coded, and it's cute and depressing because he has to hide liking cute stuff from his coworkers who think that makes him a pedophile.
So I'm sitting here shaking my head while you're saying that. Like, what's wrong? I'm a 40-year-old man. What's wrong with liking cute stuff? I love cute stuff.
Yeah, but maybe in like Japan and in like their workplace culture, maybe that's frowned upon. Or I don't know. I'll you know what? I did have a coworker when I brought in. I just got my 360 and I brought in something and Viva Pinata,
frog.
And he's like, "This is like something my daughter would play." I was like, "Yeah, but It's really cute."
I bought and played Super Monkey Ball with my son for his birthday, and it was a goddamn great time. And that game is all cute bullshit.
Yeah, I like cute.
But we did skip all the fucking cutscenes because I don't need that shit. I don't need that. Artie said, I thought you were going to say he likes cuties, as in the Netflix show. Oh my god, Vanessa's in the chat.
Woo! Ew. Vanessa, is her parade of men over?
That's funny that she showed up just as we were talking about The Bachelor.
Yeah.
Vanessa, Jim is trying to play Black Mesa. This is the worst Fallout? Half-Life mod I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Black Mesa's on sale right now. It's like $3 or something.
Johnny, I'm glad that I swapped editing with you for the last weekend. I am going to a baseball game on Sunday.
Yay!
And I'm very excited.
Yeah, Black Mesa was a mod that became a semi-official game.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Artie said, yes, we're talking about your problematic show, Vanessa.
Aw, Vanessa made a Portal reference.
Did you?
Yeah. That was a joke.
That's from the song.
Fat chance. Yeah.
Vanessa finally pulled herself away from her gentleman callers, said Tracy.
Ooh. Vanessa, was there anyone as good as Adam and Adam Jr.? The highlight of the best season of The Bachelor.
That'll never be topped. Cerulean asked, would Chrono Trigger be better with the power of Andraste, Jim?
I feel like Chrono Trigger is kind of easy by default. I don't know that it needs the power of Andros. It's like the most perfectly balanced RPG.
I'm sorry, Artie and Owen. You guys are commenting right on top of each other in the comments, and I'm reading them, and, I'm getting mixed up. I get tongue-tied sometimes. Sue me.
The best this year was a guy who went full Neil Breen and wrapped his head in bandages. Was he acting like he was post-surgery and then dramatically removed them to show how handsome he was? Or is he going to play the mummy the whole time?
Jim, Chris wants to know if you got Phobia Saint Dinfna Hotel. I'm going to guess the answer is no.
He said he was lovesick. That sounds amazing, Vanessa.
That's terrible. Burn that show to the ground.
He took them off and he was just some guy.
Just don't talk about my favorite show, The Challenge, because it's just as problematic.
I was watching 90s commercials and there's an ad for Road Rules. How long has that show been going on?
A million
years. No, Road Rules has not been around for a long time.
Oh,
the
okay.
Challenge,
a long time ago.
The Challenge started as the Real World Road Rules Challenge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's part of that, right?
The Challenge's next season is its 40th season.
Holy crap.
They do multiple seasons.
It can't be
per
40th.
Year.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
They do multiple seasons per year. In fact, now they do multiple seasons per year plus other seasons. There's like the Worldwide Challenge. There's
it's
the
like
USA
Drag Race now.
Challenge. Yeah, it's too much, to be honest with you. I can't keep up with it.
I think there's like 9 Drag Race shows right now. That's too many.
Just to be clear, this monster sucks its own dick to heal itself. Is that what I just saw?
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. It's got little dick spikes, though. Got to watch out for those.
I know, they
got ball
took my
chin.
HP down to 1.
Look, it's doing it again. It just blew itself
It's
to
a real
heal
suck
itself.
fest in here.
I
Oh my god.
I never watched Joe Millionaire. Was that the one that turned out to be a scam?
Yeah.
Wasn't Joe Millionaire a plumber and then he was like a big conservative guy or something?
Oh, probably.
No, they're like,
that's
this guy's a millionaire, and
Joe
all
the
the
plumber.
women were competing to be with them, and then at the end they're like, actually, he makes like $40,000 a year.
Yeah, he was a plumber. Hey, hang on. Plumbers don't make bad money.
That's true.
Yeah, plumbers do make good money.
Hey, listen,
that's
I
mostly
talk to my
union
kids
work.
all the time. My kids don't want to go to college, which makes me sad, but also I get it because neither did I. And so I definitely try to push them to learn a trade.
trade
Be an
school,
electrician. Be a plumber.
Do a job that you can make in any city so you can live somewhere cheap. And then, find something you don't hate and will pay for doing cool stuff in your spare time. I say, as somebody who works in the film industry and doesn't make that much money.
Stonecutter, hello? Stonecutter said, I just finished watching Fish Tank Season 2.5. That reality show is a drag race at points. Shala's in the chat again. Hello, Shala.
Hello.
Shala, I saw you posted in the Facebook this week, and I got a better look at your profile picture because it's teensy-tiny in the chat here, and it's great and creepy and weird. I don't know if it's the same one exactly.
God,
You know,
is there another
Artie,
mini
I
boss?
dreamt-
Kill me.
I dreamt I was working on a
Let's love
TV
us.
show, and they also made me have lines, and I was in a kids' TV movie with Joel McHale, and I didn't know any of my lines, and they're Like I was having to read them off of props. It was very awkward.
Square Roots only fans. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I can see Joel McHale being in a kids' TV movie. To be honest with you, like
Yep.
that sounds
I don't think
about right
he's
for his
that
career
picky about-
trajectory.
He's not that picky about parts. I mean, wasn't Joey Pants in a kids movie?
Wasn't he in Baby's Day Out or something?
Or Blank Check or one of those.
Not Blank Check, I don't think. That was Miguel Ferrer.
Oh,
You had
okay.
Shala said I had a friend draw me as a has-been hotel character. So,
Oh, that's cool.
just again, I can't your profile picture in the chat is very tiny, so I can't really see it. Is that the has-been hotel character, or is that the Facebook profile? I think it must be the Facebook profile because the Facebook profile had the pointy teeth. Don't even talk to me about Has-Been Hotel. I tried so hard to get Johnny and Vanessa to watch it.
I did. I watched like
I
3
liked
episodes.
it way more than I should have.
I didn't hate it.
Really was the songs were really catchy. I could not get them out of my head. I was watching a YouTube compilation of just the songs. That's woof.
I would totally get catfished by Jerry Khalil, the completionist.
Who?
Isn't
the guy-
that guy, didn't he defraud a charity or something?
Kind of. Not really, but sort of.
Wow, John defending charity thieves.
Well, they didn't steal the money. They just didn't. They
just
were
didn't
waiting
do
to give it
anything.
in the.
Yeah,
they just didn't do anything with it.
Because he'd done all this charity stuff, and they were like, did that money really go to charity? And somebody looked into it, and it had never been given to charity. And he's like, I just forgot to do it.
Well, Vanessa can't do anything because she has to watch The Bachelor. You can't do what?
Her ankle's broken, so why don't you lay off, Johnny?
Okay.
Her ankle's not broken anymore.
Well, it's still healing. It's not good.
I don't know when you consider an ankle that was broken to no longer be broken, but definitely in our daily group chats, Jim and I have lost patience for my ankle is broken, the excuse.
No,
Vanessa not being able to do things.
She does it as a joke.
I know she does.
But she also never makes an attempt to do the things we're asking her to do anyways.
Okay, the things that we're asking her to do are play video games she doesn't really want to play, so...
Yeah.
I mean, ones that she's legally obligated to play.
I don't know if you were paying attention. I don't know if you were paying attention in the group chat this week, but she basically owned you when she said, yes, I did agree to play it, but I never said
yeah,
when.
and then I posted a picture of a sweating Rudy Giuliani, Vanessa trying to weasel her way out of...
But I thought it looked like she was you were implying she was the woman behind Rudy Giuliani, because there's this evil smiling who was smiling evilly. It was pretty funny.
I did not get that impression at all.
Well, that's what
I thought that Vanessa really weaseled her way out of that situation perfectly. It was very much like a Shakespearean fey contract.
She expects me to use that same logic when that vampire game comes out and I never give her $10.
Oh my God, Vanessa! Vanessa, he just got you.
Right.
Vanessa says maybe she is the woman behind Rudy Giuliani. Well, Vanessa, you need to dye his hair better so that it's not leaking out.
Oh, what the heck? Oh no.
Or don't. It was pretty funny, it was good joke.
Oh hey, it's Shala's mom. Queen, what's her name? Queen Zeal?
Yeah, Queen.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. There we go.
How many bosses are there?
1 million. I'm gonna have Robo do another heal.
Oh.
That cleave does so much damage. Go. Oh, doing it again. Good thing I just put a heal on. You just keep cleaving, Chrono.
Shala said, "Oh hey, mom."
Yes, it's her mom.
Sorry, I'm jamming my sword into your mother's skull.
Cerulean says Conan O'Brien's new show on Max is hilarious and inspiring. Jim, you watched that, right?
No, but I would like to. Is that the Conan O'Brien is traveling or whatever show?
Yeah. Vanessa said you can't attack a mom, you monster. That's... I mean, in this case, it feels like maybe it's...
She does
reasonable.
keep reducing my hit points to 1.
Shiloh said, it's okay, my mom is in Casey Anthony territory. Go nuts. Oh, Vanessa watched Conan O'Brien Must Go. Okay, yeah, I knew one of you watched it. You know what? Like, if you're saying it's that good, maybe I'll check it out. But I checked out on Conan O'Brien a long time ago.
Really? Why?
Just got tired of him. Got tired of his humor.
How dare you?
Okay. What is he, America's fucking treasure?
Yes.
Late night host.
He kind of is.
I do love. I mean, I don't check. I think he's funny every time I see him, but I don't watch his show.
Okay, so for me, I used to watch Conan O'Brien when he was the Late Late Show.
Mm-hmm.
And like, so I really liked him at that time, and then I did get tired of it and stop watching it, and then whatever, like he tried to take over the Tonight Show, and then they got canceled, and then he went to TBS or something, and then
I watched the TBS one for a while
and all that stuff.
Still really funny.
I checked out the TBS show. It didn't really grab me. Like, I get tired of it. What do you want from me? I did not. Mort said Matt missed the masturbating bear. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know. The masturbating bear was great. Why did she keep doing this?
Because she hates you and she wants you to die.
Is she really close
Why
to
should
being
she
dead,
not
maybe?
do it? I don't think so.
I don't know. I've been cleaving the heck out of her headpiece. Out of her dome.
I like how you just, the two of the characters are just all heals and
Yeah.
only Chrono attacks. Nailed her.
She's probably gonna do
Got
it.
it. She
no,
is
she's not.
stuck in the fucking dryer right now.
You're gonna heal.
That was... Don't make those noises, Jim. I didn't like
You
it.
don't like my comment?
Mort 334455 says, Jim, use the frog squash.
Oh, I never thought about that. It never really does a lot of damage. Oh, that did. I'll try it.
I like that the high
Oh,
damage
I'm here.
attacks you are doing are straight up, let me jump into the air and stab my sword into your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet that would do some damage, actually.
Shala says, no more bottom
Got her.
noises, gentlemen. Yeah. Oh, is this Lavos time?
No, this is a Mammon machine.
Oh.
Let's do frog squash. Give the people what they want. Which is a frog.
Chris Sasaki says, actually, he was never the host of the Late Late Show. That was Craig Ferguson.
Yeah, well, whatever. What do you want from me? I don't remember the names of the shows. He was on the After the Letterman show. That's all I fucking remember. Was it after Letterman or was he after Leno? Who's after Letterman, right?
No, he was after Leno. He was on NBC.
I definitely had a point in my life when I would watch like Saturday Night Live and the late shows and all that stuff, and I just kind of, I don't care anymore. I was really excited when Jon Stewart came back to the Daily Show for like 3 weeks, and then I kind of instantly got tired of him, and
Is he
remembered
back?
why
Is he still on?
why I stopped watching in the first place. He does Mondays only now.
Yeah, it's only once a week.
Yeah, it's once a week. Well, the show is still... they do different stuff with the hosts. They're still doing rotating hosts. I like a lot of the hosts. I think that they're pretty funny, but I haven't been able to watch it for a couple of weeks, basically. Like, I can't. Oh.
Matt, I have breaking news for you.
Mhm.
Hot mustard flavored Doritos are back in limited quantities.
Sounds pretty good, actually. I would eat
Does
that.
it? Doesn't sound good to me in any way, shape, or form. Hot mustard Doritos?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, like, name a bad Dorito. Can you name a
Doritos?
bad
That's-
Dorito?
That's an excellent point, actually. You got me there.
Yeah.
I cannot disagree. Hot mustard? I love mustard. Best condiment.
Vanessa, I'm sorry, but George Clooney's already asked Biden to leave, so it's over.
That's true. That did happen today.
Yeah, I'm with Vanessa. I don't like Doritos.
Wow.
Oh, really?
I don't mind them in that one Taco Bell thing where they had Doritos in them. That was fine. I guess I like them as an ingredient.
Okay, that's fair.
John, you mentioned Pringles on the last episode of Square Roots, and
I did.
I have bought multiple cans of Pringles.
Oh, good God. It takes me like 2 weeks to eat a can. And they're always like soft by the end.
Ugh.
Yeah. Vanessa said she's not taking political advice from the worst Batman. Can you imagine Vanessa in a debate with George Clooney? He'd just run away crying. He'd be like, she's so mean.
Vanessa said, I don't like those noises either. Hey, can we please? That was Jim. Let's not rope all of us into this.
That was
this is one of my favorite games ever, so I might let out a satisfied grunt every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like a real Tim Allen.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna do that.
I had he was a friend of mine, but he would do
Tim Allen was a
the
friend.
Tim
was a
Allen
friend of yours?
grunts in the middle of no, but this was in the 90s, and in the middle of class, he'd just do the Tim Allen grunt sometimes to annoy teachers. That was pretty funny.
That would make me laugh. All right, another boss battle.
Ooh, Cerulean said, I miss barbecue Doritos from the early 2000s. Excuse me? I'll take those. Barbecue Doritos?
Look at this. Look at this spectacle.
At least Will Smith slapped a guy over his wife. Colony, does he mean George Clooney, just wrote a letter like a white chick?
I don't know what that means.
Ooh.
I
Shella
don't
got some
know.
yummy stir fry for dinner. I am so desperate to eat anything that is not a sandwich right now.
I think
I've
I'm gonna
eaten
go.
sandwiches for the last week.
I think I am going to go to Red Robin after this.
That's
Although the
just
last
sandwiches.
experience are bad. The last one was bad. I don't know.
Buddy, so I went to. I know that we're on different sides of the fucking continent, so it's probably not the same. But the last time I went to Red Robin, which was not that long ago,
Oh shit.
it was the worst experience at a restaurant I've had.
No,
in a
the
long
last
time.
5 times I've been have been bad. I shouldn't keep going. I should
Stop
go to
going.
Quiznos. I should go to
Yes.
Quiznos. It is still a sandwich.
I was
Once
talking.
again.
I was talking to Connor today, and his mom and I have. We've
This
talked.
is not
You and I.
going well.
We've talked about this. Yeah, maybe you should heal Chrono. He's
Maybe I
dead.
should like not use AoE attacks. That seems to be killing me. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, Shala is saying it's Mom Dross now.
Oh.
Matt, did I ever tell you my Canada Day Red Robin story? It's a level
No.
up classic.
No.
So
Is Canada Day? Oh, it's a level up classic. Gotcha.
it's a 2004. I was at Red Robin with my boyfriend. It was Canada Day. The waitress, whose name is Mercedes, I remember that very clearly because I've met her again at a different place. She said, "Happy Canada Day." I said, "Day." Like, I like her covering herself, saying that she said "day" when she
Maybe
very
she did.
obviously said no. She said "gay" and
Okay,
then
but
said,
maybe it
"I
was
said
just like
day."
a mispronunciation. I'm a fan of Mercedes. I'm on Mercedes' side. So
You're
Keep
a
telling me the story.
Mercedes apologist. She also, when she was walking away, she had one of those big round trays that you put drinks and stuff on. She's like, "Okay, I'll be back with your order," and then accidentally threw the tray over her shoulder. She
Am
was
I
not having a
supposed
good
to hit
day.
the hands? Is Is that the thing?
I don't know.
Pull it up. I just want to say, Chris said Red Robin is the unofficial hangout of Myst fans. What?
Why is that? And Psych. Remember how Psych kept having Red Robin references to the point where they had a Red Robin sponsored episode?
Oh my god. Don't hit the hands. That's today's lesson.
Johnny is making fun of a woman for her speech impediment. How cool.
Psych was a TV show with James Roday and Dule Hill that ran from like 2005 to 2010 or something like that.
Yeah, I had a friend that was obsessed with that show. I've never watched it.
It's fun.
I
Should.
I love.
It's not good.
I like mystery. You know.
Did you ever watch iZombie? That's another. It's an iZombie level show.
Yeah, I watched a couple of seasons of that. It got boring, but I liked the premise. Yeah, the guide says do not target the hands.
Learn that the hard way.
Jim, speak to the hands because the face ain't listening, but do not hit the hands.
Talk to the hands.
Mm-hmm.
Owen, thank you for joining us. We'll see you later, bud.
Yeah,
next
thanks,
week or whatever.
Vanessa, which show are you obsessed with? Psych or
Yeah, she's
iZombie?
talking about Psych.
Vanessa's obsessed
Chris
with
says
Psych?
the iZombie comic
know that.
was way better and different. Yes, I had read the iZombie comic, so as usual, when I have read the comic book first and then the show comes out, I'm like, well, this is terrible. We were talking about Walking Dead in the Discord earlier, and I was like, I don't like that show. I did like the comic book.
My favorite episode of Psych is where Gina Gershon was playing Paula Abdul, like a Paula Abdul spoof character, and she was so good at it. And that was the episode with Tim Curry doing the Simon Cowell character. It's a very good episode. I should mention I worked on it, so maybe I'm biased, but I definitely worked on that episode.
Voguing.
No.
Yeah, Mother is voguing. Yes, Mother. Show the Mother.
Oh, so John, I was talking to my son today, and so his mother is talking about moving to Washington, which she and I have talked about because we all want to leave Florida, which I'm sure you all understand. And he was like, I don't want to leave Florida because I love Publix. Because he loves Publix subs, my son.
Wow. I was trying to think of what I should grab for a quick lunch, a cheap lunch. I did think about getting some Save on Foods giant subs.
Publix subs are fucking amazing, John. You don't live in Florida, so you don't understand that, but they're amazing.
Can we go to a Wawa as well, or is that not?
Wawa is trash. There are Wawas here, but the food is garbage. I don't know if the Wawas in Pennsylvania are
yeah, I
good,
think Psych is on my IMDb page.
but the Wawas here are trash. So anyway, he said, I don't want to move to Washington because I would miss Publix. I love Publix subs. And I said, and I don't know if this is true, and you can tell me if I was right or wrong. I said, well, son, they may not have Publixes in Washington, but they do have Quiznos.
They do?
I don't know. You live up there. Why don't you fucking tell me?
I don't live in Washington.
You go to Washington all the time.
Well, I haven't seen a Quiznos in Washington. I'm not saying there isn't any. Vanessa says Washington food is great, fresh fish and produce. They do have those little fresh sushi trains with the conveyor belts and everything. Those are really fun.
Vanessa,
this is
I live
not
in Florida,
the
so telling me that you have fresh fish in Washington is like a joke to me. Are you kidding me? I live in Florida. It's all fresh fish. All the fish is fresh.
But the temperatures don't usually go over 100, Matt.
Vanessa says she's never been to a Quiznos. I don't want to know Vanessa anymore.
I think I'm going to go to a Quiznos
Introduce
after.
your son to actual restaurants. I do. Okay, thank you. The problem is that
That's a
anywhere
good
I
bird.
take them, they inevitably order fucking chicken tenders. Like, I don't know how to stop that.
I think they just have to turn 18 and then they get over it. When did you stop ordering chicken tenders?
I took Connor to lunch today, and his hamburger came with a. Excuse me. His hamburger came with the side of coleslaw, and I was like, "Oh, try that coleslaw; it's so good." And he took a bite, and he was like, "Oh, this tastes like an egg roll."
What?
Which makes sense
Does
they are both stuffed. Yeah, yes, it does, Jim, because they're both cabbage. It's cabbage.
Oh,
but every other
coleslaw,
ingredient is different.
I like putting
Not
coleslaw
really.
on a Popeyes chicken sandwich. That's a really good combo. Well, maybe I could
like
have
coleslaw
Popeyes
on a barbecue sandwich. Oh my gosh.
I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten anything today.
I have been craving bean burritos for days. I might go make some bean burritos.
They do have Jimmy John's in Washington.
Oh, the
I know
worst?
that. I don't know if they're good or not.
The only thing
I'm
good
just
at a
letting
Jimmy
you know.
John's is the tuna sandwich, my friends.
Let's see, Quiznos in Tacoma.
Every time I eat at Jimmy John's, I feel nauseous. I don't eat at Jimmy John's anymore.
There is a Quiznos in Tacoma. All the others are permanently closed.
Yeah. So what we had talked about, which it's been a while since we talked about it, so nothing that's happening soon. But what we had talked about is maybe moving to Vancouver, Washington.
Yeah, that's a
which
great
is
city.
just north of.
Yeah, it's cheaper than Portland, but you can work in Portland. You can easily work in Portland because it's a half-hour drive or something, right?
Well, and Washington does not have a state income tax. And
Ooh.
Portland does not have a sales tax.
Nice. You can really
So
take advantage of both.
That is what I saw. It was saying, like, anytime you need to make a major purchase, you cross the border, you go to Portland, and you don't pay a sales tax.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like, it's tough. I would love to get out of Florida.
I keep forgetting to ask my old roommate. He's always like, "Yeah, if you ever want to buy something, just take me out for lunch, and then we can go buy on." There's like a Best Buy on the Reserve, and he doesn't because he's native. He doesn't have to pay tax. So he's like, as long as you take me out for lunch, you can go do that on my, my native card.
I mean, that's a great deal.
Yeah.
If you're buying something expensive.
Yeah,
But even
for
if
like
you're
a
not,
TV or
go hang out with
something.
your friend. Jim, all your people are dead.
Yeah, and every time I'm there, this boss is attacking me so much. Like, there's no point in trying to revive them because they're just gonna get killed in the next turn anyway. So I'm just like chipping away at it.
They do have Taco Del Mar in Seattle. They have them here too. They're okay. Do they have Taco Del Mars in Florida?
No.
Taco? Am I saying
Florida-
taco wrong?
Yeah, taco is weird. Please stop saying that. It's
Yeah.
taco.
Sorry. I think that's my Canadian coming out.
Yeah, it is. Florida does have just trash Mexican food, which is tough for me because I'm from Texas, which has the best Mexican food.
Artie says, there are eateries that are not chains, right? Nope, never heard of them. I only eat at chains. JK.
I mean, I do know that. My thing lately has been diners. I love diners. Just local diners. They close at 3 p.m. Like, they're not open all day. They're not serving dinner. I have been real big on diners lately.
There's a Montreal deli I want to try out near me, but they close early too. Yeah, they close at like 6.
Arnie says, Matt, they have McDonald's in Seattle. You'll be fine. That's the biggest slap in the face I think I've ever experienced.
Vanessa says there's a...
You?
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
The worst McDonald's experience I ever had was in Seattle. It was the worst. It was so bad.
Oh God! Finally.
Their fry cook was
nice job, Jim.
Their fry cook was late to work.
That.
Yeah, that's impressive. So they had people waiting around for 45 minutes to get their orders. They didn't stop taking orders, even though they
That's
had no one there to
absurd.
cook it. Yeah.
Shala said McDonald's just makes me bedridden by default. Yeah, I mean, listen, I have kids. We go to McDonald's sometimes, but I'm not.
Yeah,
living there.
I don't know if it's a Jewish deli, because a lot of the Montreal style places are Jewish style, but they might not be. Usually, it's a lot of Romanian Jewish people that immigrated to Montreal, so that's where all the delis are. That's why they have that like Romanian style smoked meat, which is amazing. It's basically like corned beef but different, and it's so good.
Oh no, it's lava. It's gonna go.
One time Shala was at a drive-thru and was stuck behind someone for 20 minutes because the dude ordered 100 Happy Meals.
That's
I'm-
amazing.
What a
blown away
shitbird.
that it only took them 20 minutes
Yeah.
to make 100 Happy Meals.
55 burgers, 50 Coke.
Oh, it's the Dragon Tank.
Yeah, I don't remember what's the head and what's supposed to be the head and what's not. Oh,
We're at the end of this game. friends,
Final boss
like-
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sticking around because I'm not working tonight, so I can stick around.
Oh, you're not working
Whole
tonight. That's
time.
good.
Yeah.
I'll be right
I'm
back.
working
Okay.
like half this month. It's pretty lax month.
I guess everybody's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I think. Well, you know what? There's a Mongolian grill place, but there's a lot of local chains that I go to. There's like Uncle or Mr. Tonkatsu's got like 3 locations, and Big Chicken Town has like 3 locations. But I mean, they're still local.
Maybe they're both healing. Ooh, that was a lot of damage.
If you go to if you do move to Vancouver, you should go to Burgerville, Matt. Well, Mongolian Grill is still good, Artie, so take that.
Now, what mode is he in? He's in robot mode? More little dudes?
Blaze Effect is playing PUBG Battlegrounds.
How'd you see
Who's
my
that?
Steam? I have no idea who
Yeah.
that is, honestly. I think it's someone...
Yeah, I have a couple of people from Flophouse Group.
I think it's
still on my
actually
Steam.
one of Jalen's friends that she
Oh,
was
okay.
playing Minecraft with or something one time, or some other game. I can't remember what it was.
We've got Vera's, which is another really good local chain. It's basically like Fat Burger, but I think it tastes better. I still want to try that one Matt and Jim won't shut up about. What's the Texan burger place that y'all love?
Oh, Whataburger?
Whataburger.
Yeah,
I do
super
want to
good.
try it.
Listen, Whataburger is saving Houston's life right now by being a outage reporting station for power outages.
No, dude, I'm totally up for trying it. Just because I like In-N-Out doesn't mean I can't also like Whataburger.
It's definitely like it is In-N-Out and Five Guys. I think those places are like a higher quality.
No,
Whataburger is
In-N-Out's
more of a.
In-N-Out's cheap. It's like
Oh,
half
I've-
the price of Five
yeah.
Guys.
I've
Even
never
at
been to
McDonald's.
In-N-Out, but Whataburger is definitely more of a fast food chain. But
Okay,
just-
so it's like In-N-Out.
yeah, it's just part of that. I think it's tough. Like I think part of the reason I like Whataburger so much is because I grew up eating it. You know, it's like more nostalgia than.
Yeah. And for me, In-N-Out reminds me of like living in California for a year, and I love that so
Yeah.
much.
And also, I don't care how expensive Five Guys gets. I fucking love Five Guys. It's
It is
amazing.
really expensive. Artie says, Five Guys, quality. What are they feeding you in Florida?
Perfectly made burgers.
There's
with
also
fucking
wing
fresh
sluts.
ass vegetables on it. Actually,
What's
I'm stop
the-
going
what's
to wing
the-
sluts. I'm sick of that
What's
shit.
it actually called? Like Wing Barn or something?
Wingstop.
Wings Etc. is
Oh.
the one that I went to for a long time. I got burned out. I got tired of
Ooh,
it.
I should order from that really good. It's a local pizza place. and they have amazing wings. I haven't had good wings in months.
I love wings.
You know what's amazing around me? There are a lot of local, like New York style pizzerias that are. I mean, listen, I've never had New York pizza, but I feel like they are about as good as it gets. They're amazing.
There's a really good curry house. They do Indian style pizza too, which has that kind of gooier cheese. It's like a really thick cheese. But I really like their curry. Their curry is so good, but it's too hot for curry today.
Hello, Andrew. I have not had Burgerville, but I'm definitely interested. I mean, I love a burger. Which, obviously, I love a fucking hamburger.
Yeah, me too. Ooh, it's my boyfriend. Except that he is made out of 2,000-year-old children, which I don't know. That's iffy. I feel like I'm uncomfortable with that. Get wings and pizza? Maybe I'll do that. It's either that or Quiznos, and we know Artie will disavow me for eating from a chain.
I mean, wings and pizza are you feeding a family? Like, just one or the other. Get a pizza or some wings.
I get both, and then I eat it over a couple of days. It's fine.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
I do, John. I do the same thing. Yeah. When my son's birthday was a couple of weekends ago, and I ordered so much fucking pizza and just ate it for days. Though, to be fair, I was like, this is a bunch of teenage boys, so I should have as much pizza as possible. And they did then continue to eat it all night long. Like 2 a.m., they're all sitting there with cold slices of pizza in their hand. That's how it works with teenagers.
Artie had the worst pizza experience in DC last week. It was caramelized onion, sausage, and cream cheese for sauce. It was vomit-inducing. That does sound terrible.
No,
it doesn't. That sounds fucking amazing.
Cream cheese for sauce?
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't like a thick cream cheese.
I like cream cheese. What's the one? Cottage cheese is the one I hate.
I like cottage cheese.
Artie said, I sometimes eat for a small family, too. It's the benefit of not breeding. I don't know why you're so anti-kids, Artie, and I don't blame you or whatever. I'm not trying to convince you to change your life, but I'm very pleased with,
I don't want to pass on
having
my genes,
children.
Is my big
Why?
thing.
You're an amazing human.
No, I'm awful.
No, you're not.
I don't want to propagate.
Okay, well, I'm not trying to convince you to do so. I'm just saying that you're amazing and I love you, and I would love to meet your children, and it's fine.
I will not have children.
Don't.
I am solid.
I mean, you're in your 40s. It's too late, bud.
Yeah, it is.
That's the
I don't
truth.
I don't want to be granddad, dad, like some guys I know are. Like my friend had kids when he was 50. I'm like, oh boy.
No, is your friend Robert De Niro?
No. His wife is age appropriate. She's my age.
You're too old to have kids, and so is any woman you would have kids with, which you wouldn't do because but
this was like
10.
Women. I mean, this was 10 years ago, I think. Or no, 2015. So yeah, almost 10 years ago. Yeah, she's gonna be 10 in a year, I think.
Chris says if any of us are ever in the California East Bay area, check out Zaxby's. Chris, Zaxby's everywhere.
Yeah, Zaxby's is everywhere.
He says Zach's Pizza.
Oh, shit.
Gotta read the whole sentence.
I don't remember what
Artie said you kill Lavos, I think is the plan.
Vanessa doesn't want to get up early. Vanessa, what is forcing you? Do you have a Zoom call? Could you hire or just put up a picture of an 1890s woman and say it's your video for your Zoom call and then sleep through it?
Artie said, Matthew, you don't need to sleep with women to have kids. It's not the 1760s anymore. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, it's true. That's fair.
Oh, no, children. Children would make Vanessa get up early.
They do.
Nah, I bet you could be a lazy parent.
Oh my God. School starts in 1 month and I have to start getting up at 6 a.m. again, and I am so miserable. I don't want to do it. I like sleep.
Oh, damn.
I took my son to Zaxby's not too long ago, and he got the Mr. Beast box, which I thought.
Ooh,
Johnny
how was
would
it?
appreciate. I mean, it is chicken nuggets, French fries, cheese curds, and Texas toast.
That
So
does
he loved
sound
it. He
pretty
loved it.
good.
It was a lot of food too.
Fiend Lord, strong.
Shala says kids drive me nuts. Listen, I'm not trying to keep everybody to have kids. Don't have kids. The world's on fire. Just saying that I am pretty happy with my kids.
Oh,
Ooh, you got some new techs.
it did.
Right?
I didn't realize I was getting tech points for these fights.
Wasn't there one of those
Artie-
bonus fights that told you to use Ring of Fire? And you're just getting it now.
Oh, yeah.
Artie asked what the next stream game is. Artie, the next stream game is Phantasy Star 1, and that one will be played by Johnny Brandon, with Gemini talking to the chat and talking about whatever random stupid bullshit
I
comes
can't
to
wait for
mind.
that, because it's going to be like super huge maze dungeons that I'll have to concentrate on.
Well, listen, we can have the
Well, the Switch
Guide
version
open.
does. Yeah, the Switch version has auto mapping, which the original doesn't, so that'll help a lot too. It's like the game is in part of the screen, and then there's some extra features around the edges. It's cool.
we can have the guide open so that we can
Yeah,
help
for
you
sure.
along.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So
gonna be like.
Artie said 600 episodes.
Let's see. I'm curious.
I
how
hope
long-
so, because
I
when
am turning on
Johnny's done,
the. Yeah. I'm listening.
No, I'm listening.
Okay, how long to beat Fantasy Star? 16-ish hours. And I'm gonna play with times 4 XP just to make it a bit quicker. So yeah, five episodes or so. No, more than that. 7 episodes? A gay couple just made a child.
That's impossible. Artie said, well, goodbye to that friendship of 18 years. Jesus fucking Christ, Artie.
Who? Which friendship?
Like, it's okay for people to have kids.
Yeah. It's fine. Don't worry about it. They'll just never not talk about their kids for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Longer than that.
20 years.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, how can they not? That's your whole goddamn day. What'd you do today? Well, I like wrote on my wiki and I made some recipes. And what did you do today? Well, I wrangled my kids all day.
Die already. Mike
I
can
know
do
plenty
every
of gay
boss.
couples with kids. One guy I know for years adopted a kid like 2 years ago.
Cerulean said school season is coming, but also football season is coming. Hell yeah.
Nice crit. This thing's got
Oh.
a ton of HP. Oh my god.
Here's
Ooh,
Donald
look at
J.
triple tap.
Trump post.
Hell yeah.
So now fake movie actor George Clooney, who never came close to making a great movie, is getting into the act. He's turned on Crooked Joe like the rats they both are. What does Clooney know about anything? He uses the Democrat talking point that Biden, the worst president in the history of the United States, has saved our democracy. Oh, God. What a piece of I can't read this whole thing.
Why are you reading it? We don't
I
talk
don't
about
know.
politics on this show.
That's true.
I mean, Trump must not have seen.
It is a
Michael
nightmare.
Flynn.
I mean, it's tough to be in a position where I kind of agree with Donald Trump because
I mean, yeah, I liked Three Kings. That's a good movie.
Was it?
No, it wasn't.
You didn't like it?
You liar. Oh no, it's fine.
Down.
Was that the one with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that was the one that was made by that really abusive guy.
Yeah, the one who got into like shouting fights with what's her face in that We Heart Huckabees or I Heart Huckabees
And
movie.
he was accused of inappropriately touching his trans niece, I think, or something
Oh,
like
God.
that. Yeah.
That's awful.
David O. Russell, that's that guy's name.
Vanessa said she likes Ocean's 11. Vanessa, the Ocean's movies are fucking terrible.
Vanessa has a taste in entertainment mostly of that of like a like boomer woman.
Yeah,
Boomer mom.
100%. 100%. All right. Artie said the best movie Clooney was in was Grizzly 2 Revenge, and that Jim will agree.
I don't know that I've seen that. Sounds
Shit.
like
Vanessa
shit, though.
said, "Oh brother, where art thou?" Which
Oh, that is a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good
yep,
movie.
she nailed it. Like you nailed it there, Vanessa. I cannot argue. That movie is fucking.
Oh my god, are we
fantastic.
moving on to the next phase?
Yay!
Is this not? Is this not dead? Is this not the end of the game?
No, there's
No,
still
remember
two more
there's like
bosses.
3. Yeah, he's got like an
It's
inner
10:40.
shell.
Oh wait,
and
now
then
I'm fighting him for real?
what?
I guess we're still going.
Then what was that last phase?
That was pretty good
Just
though.
another boss.
I like that he like dropped some bombs on them, and then Isla just like ran up and punched him right in the fucking face. Like fuck you, dude.
I am a man of constant sorrow. That was a good song.
That was-
Remember
that
all
is
the
a good
songs
song.
in our brother? Where art thou?
Cerulean said, "I'm going to draw a cactuar carrying a football for my fantasy team logo." 10
that
out of
sounds
10.
good. Yeah.
10 out of 10. Great job. That's fantastic. I love it. I don't love fantasy football. Hard pass. I'm a nerd, but I'm not that much of a nerd. There's math involved? No, thank you.
Hey, Boopsie.
My name is Matthew. It's not Moopsie. I don't appreciate you calling me Moopsie.
Sorry, Moopsie. Oh, you grumpy Moopsie. Why you grumpy? I wish I could just pick up Moopsie and hang out with her, but Porky gets so mad. She hates being picked up so much.
He's an asshole. That did a lot of damage, Jim. Do
Yeah,
that
I
again.
know. I couldn't do
What
it
was
before
it?
because Ayla was confused, but I can do it again.
See, then Vanessa says Up in the Air was okay. You're such a
Yeah.
fucking boomer.
Vanessa, did you like the Upside Down movie with that guy from the Pelican Brief?
Upside down.
What was that movie called? Pilot flies upside down. Flight? What's it called? Flight?
So, Scully.
That's the Denzel Washington one. Is
Yeah,
Flight.
did the Denzel Washington one.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
that was Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks was in whatever movie about Sully Sullivan, the pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flight.
Scully.
Yeah, that one was called Sully. Yeah, I saw that in theaters and almost fucking fell asleep.
No,
Why
that
would
was.
you see that in theaters?
I don't know.
I remember. I
Yeah,
didn't
with my
work on
mom.
Snakes on a Plane, but Snakes on a Plane was just called like United Airlines Flight 542 or something when they were working on it. When I started working at this place, I just remember the film coming in and everyone telling me that it was amazing because it was all about snakes on a plane.
I went and saw Snakes in a Plane in theaters, and it may be one of the most
It was disappointing.
disappointing movies I've ever seen.
need to
I
go
think
buy
because
this
it had been like when it was just this crazy Samuel L. Jackson Snakes movie that was going to come out and bomb, that was fine. But when they started hyping it up as being this intense, insane experience, and they hyped it up too much. I think if it had just come out and been this crazy bomb, it would have been
Yeah.
amazing. Jim
Artie
just
said,
walked
I
into
do like
that lava
fantasy
skull."
football. Orcs versus elves versus kobolds versus dwarves. We've all heard of Blood Bowl, Artie. You don't have to tell us about it.
Dial of Destiny was okay. I wouldn't call it disappointing. It was better than I thought it was going to be because I hated Kingdom of the Whatevers so much. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Yeah.
It's just Crystal Skull.
Did you watch Dial of Destiny, Matt?
No, I haven't watched any of those. I don't give a shit about indie.
I know
shows.
Matt. Was it Jim and I were trying not to spoil it for Vanessa, but talked about everything but the main ending spoiler.
I mean, you gave up the biggest spoiler possible with what happened to Mutt. You guys were like, "Well, yeah, Mutt died."
Yeah, Mutt died. The cop lady gets killed.
It's kind of
The
like the
CIA
Mission
lady.
Impossible movies where they were like, "Hey, Jeremy Renner's the star of these movies now," and then the next movie they were like, "Never mind."
Oh, I worked on that one. I worked on the Jeremy Renner one, and a little bit on the one after, I think. I think it was the Jeremy Renner one or the one after where everyone had to like take out iPhones. And Tom Cruise's character was supposed to be using an iPhone, and in the dailies he just couldn't figure out. He's like, "Oh, the screen's gone black. What do I do?" Like he could not figure out how an iPhone worked. It was amazing. And everyone else at the table, all the other actors were like reaching to show him how it worked.
Artie says that the indie movies are overrated, and I agree. Vanessa says they spoiled everything, and I agree.
Vanessa,
Chris
we didn't
said
spoil
it was-
the time travel.
Well, now it's spoiled. Chris
What?
says it was so bad it triggered a depressive episode just from its badness. I'm sorry, Chris. Artie said, "Who's Mutt?" Don't fucking worry about it, Artie. It doesn't matter.
I saw Snakes on a Plane in a Seattle theater, and the couple behind me would not shut up. Like the one guy was translating it for his girlfriend the whole time. It was the word. I can't go to movies in Seattle. It is so Americans do not understand how theaters work or what they should and should not be doing in a theater.
Yeah, you're right. It is tough sometimes going to movies here.
Ooh,
People will just
you could go in
talk.
his Lussy.
Oh my god. Cerulean said Burn After Reading is a great Clooney flick.
Wait, did you die, Jim?
No, I left and then I came back. I went to go buy
okay.
some stuff.
Wow.
Vanessa said the Jeremy Renner one was my favorite. Go ahead, say that's a boomer movie. Go on. Yeah, it is, you fucking boomer.
Vanessa, it was opening weekend at the one like right downtown by the convention center and the Dave and Buster's and all that. That's where I saw it.
Chris said that's why I go during the day when there's almost no one else there. Same, Chris. Exact same. I love going to movies during the day. The less people, the better.
Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I did when I lived in
Holy
LA.
shit.
I'd see like matinees.
Artie said, I've not enjoyed a theater going since D&D movie previews I went to. Artie, I assume you mean D&D 2000? Your favorite movie?
Andrew says Time to Fight Cell.
Yeah, and Andrew said Time to Fight Cell.
Is
That
this
does
a
look a bit
Dragon
like Cell.
Ball?
I think it's a Dragon
Is this-
Ball reference, yeah.
Dragon Ball thing?
It does look a bit like Cell. I mean, it's got one eye. But otherwise, it does basically look like Cell.
So, Vanessa, did you see Snakes on a Plane at the movie theater next to the Dave and Buster's by the convention center downtown? Why does Cell have laser nipples?
It's laser nipples!
No, we might have saw it the same day. It would have been, Friday afternoon, opening day. Was there a Japanese guy translating the whole movie for his girlfriend?
Artie said 2000 movie I watched on VHS. I was too busy watching Jason X and the Halloween Resurrection to see fairy tale movies for kids. Okay. Johnny, you can't just ask why someone has laser nipples.
Oh, that's
said
true.
Artie.
Ooh, got his
Ooh.
arm.
Mort said Johnny and Vanessa origin story. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that episode of Community from
It's like
the
that terrible
the gas
episode of
leak
Community.
season. That was a gas leak season episode, right?
Yeah. In fact, I think it's the final episode of the gas leak season.
I thought the final episode was the one with the bad timeline characters coming
you're
in
right.
as a
You're
paintball. And the one guy had the that chopper that he was trying to cut off Jeff's arm with or something.
Abed had a bone saw.
Yeah, that's right.
That episode's fucking terrible. That season's fucking terrible. Artie references a Friends episode that I don't care about. Sorry, Artie. No Friends. I don't give a shit about
Does
Friends.
Vanessa like Friends?
Friends is
she does,
garbage.
right? Because she's Chandler. She took a test and she found out she was Chandler. So now she's very protective.
She's a boomer, so of course she loves fucking Friends.
Probably loves like Big Bang. Big Bang Theory.
Did I tell you that one time I said that I was going to play?
Boomers don't love Big Bang Theory. Boomers love Young Sheldon.
Oh yeah.
I said that I was going to go play D&D over the weekend, and my boss at the car dealership at the time was like, "Oh, you're just like Sheldon in Big Bang Theory." Porky, don't
I forgot to
stand.
give her the right helmet.
Have bad balance. You're gonna fall and hurt yourself. How do I tell my cat to get down from a place that she's at?
Hit her,
Say,
smack her
"Hey,
in the face,
get out."
and say, "Get out of here."
Vanessa doesn't love Friends, but she has a good friend who loves it more than anyone else I've ever met. Oh yeah, didn't you guys go to the Friends experience together or something?
Oh, when she
Oh,
came
yeah,
out with
I
that
remember
Friends
that.
lightsaber. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was like it's a lightsaber, but it says like pivot. I feel good about that joke, even though nobody laughed.
Sorry,
Vanessa
Matt.
said she did go to the Friends experience. Fucking
Yeah, I think
God
it had
damn it,
like
Vanessa.
it had a full recreation of their apartment and Central Perk, I think.
I went to one of those, but I went to a Stranger Things experience.
Ooh.
that's so fucking lame.
It was in a mall.
That's so lame.
So inside cell is that where the little man lives, or is it inside cell is a shell, and inside the shell inside cell is where the little man lives?
Yeah,
It's
there's
one of
a-
those, right?
There's a little man in there, yeah.
I know that it's gonna eventually just be a dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a astronaut-looking dude.
Vanessa says it was basically just a place to get your picture taken.
Yeah. And
I'd go to-
sell
you know
really
what?
expensive merch.
If Vanessa made me go to a person of interest or criminal of minds experience, I'd go with her and get a picture taken there. Sure. Oh, Vanessa, there's a movie called Man and Witch, and it has Michael Emerson, and it's like a Labyrinth-style homage, and I guess like Princess Bride and stuff. It's an 80s fantasy live-action movie that's coming out, and it sounds really cool. I want to go see it. I don't know, Vanessa. You finished Chrono Trigger like 3 times. You should know this by now.
Yeah, Levels is just I think he might. I don't know. His face is weird. When I was a kid, I thought it looked like an astronaut, but it might be like a lobster man or something. I don't know.
Artie, I love a manwich sandwich too. Vanessa, I would love to go together. However, you would have to come to Canada because I've got a project I can't quit because they're very secretive about it, and I'm going to be working on it the next couple of weeks.
What is it?
Well, I'm gonna since we're on stream, I'm definitely gonna tell you about it.
As soon
I wanna
as you
come
said
to
it was
Canada.
secretive, I was like, I'm gonna ask him what it is.
Can I come to Canada?
It also has Jennifer Saunders doing a voice, and yeah, sure, you can come to Canada. Oh, well, I hope you feel better. Sorry for giving you a headache. Okay, is this just the guy?
This is
just the guy. This is the guy. Look at his little mouth.
He has like a bubble mouth.
Whop. He's
Oh,
like
okay.
Mac and me.
Shala, we'll see you next time. Thank you for coming. And also, I don't think Shala was implying that we gave her a headache. Shala had a headache earlier.
It's true, but we are very loud.
Are we?
I am,
Yeah, you
and
are.
you are.
I turned
Sometimes
my mic
Jim
down.
is.
I do yell a lot. Thank you, Shala. It was nice to see you.
Yeah,
thank you
thank
for
you.
coming. We appreciate it. Why?
Oh, right, Jim Cat. Is he still on that show? I thought he got fired from Person
What?
of Interest. Jim Cavs of the Dale.
Jim
Oh.
Caviezel?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep spamming. Oh shit, he killed Robo. That's not cool. Okay, that one's dead. Let's bring Robo back.
Oh, Vanessa, it also has Christopher Lloyd.
All right, well, I feel like I can no longer keep up with the chat because Johnny is talking about things that I don't understand. Am I not scrolled down far enough? I'm so confused.
No, I'm talking about Manwich. Remember? It has Christopher Lloyd as like some kind of goblin character.
Goblin.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That Man in Witch.
No idea.
The Man
in
in Witch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I love a sloppy Joe.
Yeah, Star of Spirit Halloween is in this Man in Witch movie.
Man, I'm sorry to bring it back around to Star Trek talk, but Christopher Lloyd is the villain in Star Trek 3.
Mm-hmm.
He phones it in like I couldn't believe. Like he does not know what's going on. He's just reading lines off of paper. He does not know.
You know who doesn't phone it in? I would say, even though it's not a good movie, Tom Hardy tries his hardest in Nemesis. It was an early role for him. And he doesn't phone it in, but it's a badly written bad role.
Yeah, I don't know. I've watched it like once. The more Venom movies that come out, the more I think I hate Tom Hardy.
He was good in Fall Guy, but that was... Oh, no, that wasn't him.
No,
that was... I mixed him up with the other guy.
Hey, he's terrible in the third Batman movie, which is terrible in its own right and not because of him.
Yeah.
He is terrible in it, and it's a terrible movie.
I love that they redubbed him, and
Sloppy
yet his voice
Joe.
still sounds terrible.
Sloppy Joe, you're not supposed to talk about politics, said Artie. Nailed it. Got me.
Or if you want to see Phone It In, go watch any of the movies where... who's the guy from Under Siege? Steven Seagal.
Anything
of him
after
in his,
like his third movie.
His sitting down era is so good.
I fell asleep watching, I think I was watching the Power Rangers movie from a few years ago, the Elizabeth Banks directed Power Rangers movie.
Wow.
And then I woke up.
I don't think so. Well, that thing can resurrect, but I've done a ton of damage to it. It can't have that much HP left.
Oh, if it takes does it take its own HP to resurrect?
No, but it can resurrect the things I've killed. So.
Oh my God! Artie said Steven Seagal. He lost the ability to walk convincingly in the late '90s. 100% accurate statement.
Mort is I didn't understand this. Mort is answering Vanessa's question because Vanessa says, "What's Lavos's goal or purpose?" And Lavos's goal or purpose is to take Earth's DNA and evolve.
That's true.
Involve.
It's basically like Earth girls are easy, but they make it dark and dramatic.
Yeah.
Artie says Tom Hardy confuses me. I can't decide if he's hot or not. His full frontal nudity did not help. Yeah, I don't know. I know that he's been very good in a few things and very bad in most things.
Oh no, I resurrected lava.
No!
Oh, no!
Kill that one first, Jim.
I'm trying. I've been wailing on that thing. Come on. How many more Falcon strikes
That thing
can I
seems.
do?
So is that thing on the right the real last boss of the game? The real final boss of the game?
It's definitely the tankiest.
Artie said Earth girls are easy. How would you know, Artie? Get out of here. I mean, don't. We appreciate you
I'm
having
a
you in the
blonde,
chat.
B-L-O-N-D.
Artie says at
Are
least
Easy
Tom Hardy is
kind
a
of a good
rainbow
movie.
person, so kudos to him. I don't know what that means. Is Tom Hardy a rainbow person?
I don't know what that means. Does that
Yeah, I
mean
don't know.
he's queer?
Yay,
In some
queer. Bye.
So what are these characters behind there for a second?
Oh, I think it's just showing other locations from the game, all distorted maybe.
I'm loving this. I'm loving the background here, though. It looks amazing, and I don't mean the characters in the background, just in general, the way it's all like pulling in towards.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I guess Lavos, astronaut Lavos, crab Lavos. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Arnie says, I'm friends with enough of them to know, Matthew. Okay, I don't know. He sexist men and Earth girls. Well, good for him. That's nice.
Vanessa says she'd love to find a big blue hairy guy and shave him and find Jeff Goldblum underneath. Yeah, that's basically the Beast from X-Men, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's Kelsey Grammer, known...
Well, not all
active,
of them. Not all of them are Kelsey Grammer.
Oh, I did it.
Yeah!
Woo-hoo! Yeah!
Game over.
Yeah!
Is that really game over?
Woo!
Game over!
That was the final boss.
Oh, Kimari would be a good... but I wouldn't shave Kimari. He can keep that fur.
Wow.
Who did... Nicholas Hoult played Beast in the later movies.
He's in that new Nosferatu movie that I'm really excited about.
Terrible. And I like Nicholas Hoult. I think he's a good actor, but he was terrible in those fucking X-Men movies.
Is it Steve Holt? Steve Holt!
Steve Holt!
Nicholas Hoult. You, wake up and get your wretched body out of bed.
I did like how mean they were to the actor who played Steve Holt when they brought him back for the last season.
They were really mean to him.
They were so mean, but that was a good bit. No one recognized that he was the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve Holt was accepting of maybe having a trans mother.
I don't remember. What ending is this?
I don't know. Is this the normal ending?
Oh, that's... Oh, yeah, I think so. So for some reason, Future Guy is there, and then Past King is there.
Well, you know, time travel.
And
it's like how Napoleon comes to that Ziggy Piggy place.
Yeah. And
he goes on water slides.
And Socrates is
yeah.
walking around the mall.
Ziggy Piggy, Ziggy Piggy, Ziggy Piggy.
I saw a Bill and Ted shirt at the Alamo and almost got it. I did buy a shirt from the Alamo, and Jalen was like, "Why do you buy your shirts from the movie theater?" I was like, that's a good question. It's not all about you.
Dun, 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 dun.
Jim already wants to know if this is the good ending.
I think it's just the... Yeah, I guess it's a good ending.
Vanessa says, Jim, stop rushing the dialogue.
No.
There's that little penis head guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
little peenie head. Oh, this is a good ending. Come along with Krund, our hero. Come along with Princess Nadia, home safe at last. May Guardia prosper for another 1,000 years. That stings, knowing that they get killed in like a few years.
I hope they don't all die in a fire.
Yeah. This is something.
Mm-hmm. A little dance.
It's a fun moonlight parade.
I'm gonna turn up the volume so I can listen. Dun.
This is cool.
I like the moonlight parade at the end of Super Mario
Me too.
RPG as well. Jane Wielden as Joan of Arc. I forgot about her.
Did you guys ever see the most recent Bill and Ted movie?
No, is it worth watching?
I think it
Yeah,
is.
it was
I liked
okay.
it.
I still gotta watch that in the new Matrix movie.
Oh, you haven't seen that yet? Oh man.
No.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
wow, boy, they're not great.
Now what?
Those late quills. All these late quills.
Oh.
Oh, there.
Whoa.
There's so many wind dancers.
I know. It's over here, nothing. Wonder what Gato's up to.
Maybe kissing some those other blue
You can't even get
gatos.
back there.
Aw. Artie says New Matrix was bad.
was okay.
I liked it.
It was okay.
We've got to say our goodbyes before the gate closes for good. You're all leaving? Krun strong, Mata strong too. Mommy, have fun. You're my distant ancestor, so you'd better have strong, healthy kids or I'll be in trouble. Heh heh, no worry. Mommy's such energy. Ooh, she likes to bone. Yeah, she does. Wait, what did you mean by that? That's funny. Kino dumb. Mommy going.
Aww. Bye, Mommy.
Goodbye.
Exuberant folk. And to think we may have all descended from them. Well, your Majesty, Queen Lean awaits. We too shall take our leave. Zorp.
Zorp.
Frog.
I always felt farewells were best kept brief.
You're right. Who needs words?
Kiss him with his tongue.
What if he turned into a human right now? That would be pretty funny. He's like, oh no, I'm a frog forever.
I'm a frog. F-R-O-G. What's Magus gonna say? Matt, you gotta voice. You gotta voice Magus. Magus.
Here we go. Great job, Matt.
You're welcome.
Vanessa says he doesn't turn into a human because she's not a real person.
Do you think that Robo will cease to exist if he goes back? Because technically we changed the future.
Well, they all do. Remember that all
the
those
ones in the past are okay, right?
Because it depends if you.
Well, we jumped onto the Black Omen in the Middle Ages.
In Chrono Cross, all the discarded timelines basically disappear, and they're all stuck in limbo.
Yeah, because isn't that where we saw Johnny's dead body?
Yeah, so Robo's going to be in the Johnny timeline.
Oh, isn't Robo like the Prometheus circuit in Chrono Cross, which is needed to activate the dragon's tear or whatever the hell is going on in that game at the end?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's like a machine circuit AI thing, right?
Oh, Vanessa says she's not a real princess.
Who's that
Matt,
princess?
Galani the cat made it.
Galani!
Robo turns into a toaster, according to Artie.
That's dark. Galani, thank you for joining us. I'm sorry that you had to work so late.
Ooh, girl on girl.
We finished the game, cat. So,
Johnny, ready for Phantasy Star 1?
Oh boy, am I?
How long does that take to beat? I thought you said that earlier.
It was like 16 hours.
All right, that's a.
So
how
8
long did this
episodes.
take? So this was 9.
But I'm also going to fast forward the XP, so it might take less time.
Oh, that's right. That's cool. We should probably dismantle the slut zone, shouldn't we? We'd never be able to see any of the others again.
Yeah, so you should tear the ship apart, I guess?
It's Chrono's cat.
Mm-hmm.
Pets run
Pets
away.
run away. God, what a monster!
I know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, I wish we could have got a game where you're having to find Chrono's mom who's lost in time.
Run, that gate will never open again.
What if Chrono's mom becomes
Yo, he's like, score! Look how happy he is that his mom's gone.
I understand that. Like on a deep level.
Yeah, ha ha.
What if Chrono had the flu experience with his cat? Well, cats can get coronavirus, right? Oh, the fly. The fly.
Congratulations, Jim. Let's clap for him, Johnny. Okay, never mind.
We're all clapping. Why are you saying never mind?
Oh, look.
Chrono's
It's Lean's bell. Naughty.
Chrono's mom went back and slept with mommy's boyfriend and became her own ancestor.
Probably. Yeah, that makes sense. Mort says if you fed the cat, you get the best ending because it doesn't run away.
Oh,
So
well.
congratulations on fucking it up, Jim.
How many times do you have to feed the
I
cat?
still got the fireworks.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well,
apparently-
did I see correctly that he was shooting them out of a dead body?
Jim, I was listening to the Axe of the Blood God podcast for this week, and they're talking about how Final Fantasy 13-2 is basically like a Chrono Trigger sequel. It uses a very similar time mechanic,
Oh,
and it's got like dark and weird stuff, just like Chrono Trigger.
Oh, that's cool.
I feel like one of the
I
guys.
mean, those Final Fantasy 13 games all suck, so that's its own thing.
Wow, have you played 2 or 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty cool though. I like that. Like, what's that? Mode 7 stuff.
Yeah. Hi, girl. We're almost done. Yeah. Here, do you want to come up? No, you don't.
Mort said that is not true, Johnny. 13, 2, and 3 are better.
Yeah, but still bad, already said. And yes, they're bad.
I still want to play them all for the show. I mean, we have
No.
to. They're all Final Fantasies.
Yeah, that's
So.
true.
No.
And then we'll play
No.
Crystal Bearers, and then we'll play Crystal Chronicles, and then we'll play
Crisis Core.
I don't know, Crisis Core.
Oh, look, Robo and his girlfriend.
Aw, how did they get back together? Isn't
Yeah,
the reality gonna?
Rubber murdered his girlfriend.
Guess we reassembled her. That's nice.
Artie says 13-2 is Pokemon, and 3 is that Zelda game is a moon.
What's he doing?
I don't know what that means.
I don't. Sometimes Artie's messages do not make a lot of sense. Cerulean says it's Robo and Reba. Excuse me, it's Artemis and Prometheus. Actually,
No, the Zelda game with the moon, Majora's Mask.
the one with the time loop. Yeah, 13 has that. Yeah, that time loopy thing.
I like this little melody, this little song that's happening.
All right, well, we did it, gang.
Yep, that's it. Thanks for hanging out with us while I played Chrono Trigger. I haven't played this game in a while.
Yeah.
Not
Next
since
week,
like 2017 or something.
next week,
guess it was
Johnny
that
will
long
be
ago.
playing Phantasy Star 1.
True. I'm not ready, but I'll still do it.
Is it gonna take me back to the... Oh, it's the rest of the credits. Okay. Alright, well thanks everyone. I think that's it for
Yeah,
tonight.
thank you.
Getting late. Thanks
Please
for
let
watching.
that be it for tonight, because I'm tired.
We will be back.
It's pretty late.
Next week, I think. John is going to be playing Phantasy Star 1. So, again, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next week.
And I'm going to
Bye.
go get a Quiznos carbonara sub.
You son of a bitch.
I
I will
haven't
fucking
eaten dinner. I'm really hungry.
Yeah, I'm really hungry too.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.